Hello, Ebusianfo. Michiechi Obibia, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. Fuonyina, Michiechi Obibia, Mijidi Yesenyame adom, Obia hoye. Say no, because I'm in Kwana me this summer, no, say na sister Omreko, ono why yeah the
When you know you be share.
It is sister Omreko, Wakasha Ghana, Scotland.
Me sama me ho.
Yeah,
Many abre.
Joanny Mamia, if you are sincere, dear. Life is so short. Welcome. Uba, Oka hello, near Hunipakro, near Chiao especially, but I salute all of you. Sister O, I greet you, I salute you. Summertime,
I take him. I take him, me double. I take him.
Sane. Sister O, pesa o kosa 1 minute. Na fe, me share video na nko forget. I besa sika.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abumde, our real name. Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyani, baby, Sika educate. Ain't like a page, you know, I am vibe. But more than YouTube, ho, subscribe it. Sika Educate is the name. All our man source and they come from inspiration, motivation, modern education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abumde, our real name. Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate.
Yay, we're back. Yay.
Hi.
Princess Dana. Princess.
Thank you. I take him.
Sister,
the party
Mami how be? Man, how are I never how? Mami how? Small one peck. Abusianfo mi chia mu nyina o mi gidi se nyame adom obi ahoye na sister we
yes
obi ex a kire say my ex e
okay so ye ka se obi ye ex a oye bibi atwam enti obroni beka se akan ni beka se ntwamu nkabea bibi a atwam onye mprempren ade yo onye mprempren ana emremu ya ade yo enti oye exa obroni beka se bibi ye exa. It's an expired thing, something that's something of an ex. It's an excess luggage. It is an ex-husband. It's an ex. Untumenka se oba your ex, but somebody who you have some consensual or sexual or a romantic relationship with or emotional relationship can be an ex. Enti yakase obi ye ex a obi a wonanya bribi yo emri bi atwa no se wonini ni ho biom a he become an ex. Ex no ho asem kan ya ahomete kakra de enti e ma ho asem ya ahomete no odo ho ahomete eye akomam ade yo ene adwene mu ene honam mu ade yo enti eto de bi wo ho a kwasi konso dina kwantia oye ex nesan say emotions and physical attractions abamontamo pen. And like I said earlier on, and sexual relationships have transpired or romantic gestures, touchings, feelings have gone around between the two of you. Know the tendency say it might be an ex, but yes, still there might be feelings towards each other. No, it's very hard, very hard. So your case will be an ex na see no and obi anu ne nya bribi yo anyonko grom mpagro opem adwene mu akoma mu agudie ene honam mu agudie pen no se oni ohu bi mu a he or she become an ex.
Enti sister o nti a me choose sa topic ni say obi send me message or me inbox mu say waware or your ba waware but before waware sa papa ya won we ye ne kunu yi now ex bi wo ho a time anu wo school no ne wo ho in fact omo relationship no mo for a very long time 8 years 9 years no mo wo ho relationship no so anye I love you ne letter true relationship no ko ekwe ntina mpaso agudi nso aba relationship. It was an intimate relationship a course for many years but unfortunately no guy name per settlement one per commitment one per what they kawa beshensa mami nso peso nya family no sheb abrabona si onya maybe normal respect and regard be ban as Mrs. Internet say or mujai. No be some question say one ni kunu nete. Mistake wo hon say the ex no still ho no sending the message ekuya mafiwo o ka sa time bi na na e go mango dia na se no me de tari dia no ho a me miamia no ka sa time to be some say is it wrong so obeso so no so ana.
It is wrong. So there was a reason why I was ex. Ya won crofo bi wo wansa na meko ex ni mu no. Let me explain to my fellow ladies and gentlemen who are on this platform. Ansa no bi be ya wo ex no. Na bribi akoso a ompe. Ana mumienu no bribi akoso a emma mwani nyem hu biom enti na oye ex. But like I said, eya kumemu agudie ene agro ene ayensin gro ene empaso agudie no that filial part, the romantic side of you no so one control edges one fuck up be so one can say that is it. This kind of things happen when they're breaking. My mema typical I would have give you similar situation of what you just said because you are talking about ex. There are some people on any panejai but adweneni akobemu no enyaye mekasa we are no more, you are my ex but one hwe yi asankrofo no muhia wa yi ase omuhia wa party ase when both of them their spouse are not there ombetumi akodi omo ho asa apepo ma no atena was if nothing is happening and na yankrofo bi say ohun madejemu remember say wa hu wadejemu pen enti so fantasize kra wo no wada. Why would Bible say so what should you panokra when you know there is a reason because what why can't how the person is nakedly before. And you can't ex once someone a young woman. Now homety a woman say I was sending you penya who's the swap. When you say you are no more with the person, shall hustle because baby where my ex no a bear. Besides, who say DNT. And I went to Myanmar. Were you so bad looking, or you don't deserve to be called a wife? But only you will be able. Why would the other one? I didn't know also a fraud to send you a was shovel. Besides, instant for ye. Now, one who said ye will tolerate him. Listen, when you be 2 years, 3 years, he doesn't deem you or see you fit as somebody that he needs to marry. Or therefore, obi wo ho ano your commitment phobic.
No correct.
Before any abrofo we are two different species when it comes to these things.
Yes.
Obroni be to be no relationship more. Right from the word go no, obeka say I want to have fun. I like you. I want to have fun with you. Or I want us to be a casual relationship. He will explain explicitly. Obroni will tell you what he wants, how he wants the relationship to be like. But Obibini, for the first one, didn't run permanent. Not bringing an answer, run permanent. Not every relationship leads to marriage. Not every relationship. These are the reason why I sorry about abstinence in relation. No people out of sex. Hunenipa, donipano out of sex. The sex part in the free mu. Not just say, will the relationship still stand? Yeah, no, your dog, your sex lady, and no kind. Into the moment, a back over say, Minini pano, but as many ran a tokoso, na me hunipano, or no beer, met me natinano. Sex part na bemunti, obi wa wana ni die na yeding, obi wa wabo say a wabem, not compulsory by force near worry. Into one say, girlfriend be now in the course secondary school. No. One shut that enjoy, and be a distance and a bear. And now situation be enti onu before frotty by the ex nechi. It is imperative will say when you are breaking up with somebody, this thing will be at the back on your cut the cord of any consensual relationship with the person. Be very sure you want to actually break up. Some of us have break up with people who are supposed to be our spouse. Then we step outside and we realize that we make a big mistake. But let me tell you, when the person is single, he will not be single forever. When somebody is at this prime of getting married, they cannot stay there single for you. Who could Jimmy no aba? Na mwaja no akọ, na waba no kọ, na so wom, asewu nim, asewu ndabi. Emra ye ni nkaso. Nkrofo nti ase saa. Untimi fa nkrofo akoma ni agro saa.
Good.
Untimi fa especially ye nua mema no mu bi. Na ho ofe oya brantie ofo so obetimi de ne kote na ato ne kon ho. Edi nsem adi ma no madoso. Medi, me hu akuya medi, me hu ya medi, me pewei, and some of the men are so confused. They don't actually even know what they want.
Yeah, correct.
And they are boys. You might be grown in age, but you are still a boy. Because Obama was here what your console. You do baby was so warano. On dating the panogram more than 2 years. I have seen a man dating somebody for 3 months, 6 months, and they've been married. When you power or pay. And check. You don't. That man does not need you to be cooking, washing, cleaning. Yes, out of love, you want to do it for the person, but you want perfectness. You know, always still time, baby. You don't need to be enslave yourself. Do all those things, acrobatic styles. You call tricot, bata. A baby, some of you start saying your family twin. I said, "You are probably one." What says so? A papa when the name of Cesar no penti. Me ya this flyer see too sweet. I thought some Kwame inbox, but I didn't know Cesar so dear more flooded. And you see women and men in tears, those who have invested financially, those who have invested emotionally, they have been let down. One lady said, when boyfriend in the world for 5 years, we took in our sister wafa. Last 2 weeks, me na we are quite ye. Because a year and a bear yentino, me come from 2 years no. And right, the ye boy na koyo be one dia moment material by almost. A dear Nayasa, me once on the girl is a damn move. On the girl is a beside who said, come Ben on it, son, a boyfriend who could tell in the hole. Ask yourself that question. Ask that question. Know the roles you play in people's life. Know the roles you play in people's life. And if you take your time to know the person outside sex, yes, but everything like this. What is it? On what they will not follow to. Just say, when you're good counselor, who you so many pay your cancer as a meet. And I have to hold my tongue to reserve some of the things I have to say. My basso. A big cry you knew what Montaigne so. It be some nude pictures one ho. With my deja much. Some of them are now being blackmailed.
Yes, so I am.
Yes. Minim Sawanya Sankro for now because
baby. Ah, sister, minim South is our case now. Best 3-4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Police in him. No, Sunyani. She was a police officer. It was all over the internet. Police in Nimapa. She was a lady, very respectable and yeah, dear so because from here to Kronfo no mugubuna have for no moody bonny. Now, no, papa be as papa name is what you're in Mao England, not Taco Ghana, eba, or qua, not just one name police woman, a sheshaho, or was seen a palm and afternoon on in the wall. And you know, when we mobile phone, WhatsApp, ya be as say I have video call. With me video mo if papa ne si on sa no repeat the camera na si baby no arọ ne ho nyina no odi asa say na papa na video sa de ni nyina da to magu na sene mu a chese o kofo mu a wo sa kire papa yi enti wasa ko biom na papa mama no she came to her senses. She's like, what is this? You've been seeing me backwards and forwards, going back and forth for over 2-3 years now. Me say manyini, I want to get married. If you're not prepared to do what it has to be done, say, oh yeah, me want dear, I'm in Pilbi, call baby, now I'm to be comedy. I say, who be jammy? Okay, we shall see. He posted the video and it went viral. Nenyasa Maramino, number one, she's well liked in the police service because she was doing a fantastic job. And she had good friends. I will meet me a pair psychologist near dear man one. Was the same way because she was a very respectable woman. And these things they happen.
Yeah. And some of them, one of the last one I also get, one last lady or bar inbox me the flyer to work actually me say he has dated a particular young man for about 6 years. Why Branty and Wareno. And recently the brother introduced to one of his friends. And that guy used to musa no ne brother dia cross so guy na betina bruchwe and waba Ghana abetna was a guy na set your business. Into buy ya we worry I said he's interested. In just within a space of 2 months or person worrying on the your sister 6 good years to me. Mabusian for cry are fed up with this boy. Ain't not a cracker you say the brother not down for no is a serious guy. And also a brandy and now worrying a bear 1 month to 2 months in it. That's your boy now and then what 6 years ago. A blackmail, you know. Say I worry 2 months if you say a band is of one of one no run a honey at the other, or then you know we're trying pictures near the other, unknown to the girl. Videos near the other. Or the 4 year about ecstasy, I know certain crophobic room a baby. I even asked the girl permission to talk out. So, sister, and I'm me molding into one and cropho I make can't almost say me. All of them have asked permission before saying it here. And yes, yeah, but I mean, say a bishop cropho one is worse than this things. So, yeah, about ecstasy when I want to me. Mesramo ma obiya nyese ebia ye saint na de bia me come say those times na once that sika ye twitwa pictures Kodak ne hwan sa nyema ni bi wo hwan ke nyina ya deje mbeda abonten unim die ntia because you full exuberant oko me ko intercon na me boyfriend ni school mu ho enti na ye twetwa pictures ye de sene nkrofo mo pay ni ade enti nyina nka ye ade jemba beda abonten bi. And when I'm talking to people, I don't want them to feel say almost situation is so bad they say be mad. I've told you people that me kasa nyema we my own feel guilty say me better than you baby. I have my own things maybe I've gone through. I have my own experience kakrebia me de beka ho amount. And we are reaching out to those women. Ebiana you are struggling with something. Me gina sa akonya iso obi wo hwa nipa ni negjai akowade obi o. But yes still kwasi konso gina nkwantia abrofo men mani bi ono a when it doesn't see you fit to marry you. Ye kenye memma nko an yesa mani bi tisa
ready jiska
wade yaw wade kwaku wakowade yawie wono so a wonyai kwaku ne mane concentrate wona wade yeso
se ugina
enti wo musuesi ya omo ho a enti both of them cannot live on their marriage omo hu ntibi nya omo wade no omo antimi anwade na me wade o Na mbom no oba de nkrofo ma asi ho. Na yehia ne atwe na ne yadi ye ho. Yehia wa ha ne adi ye ho. De bia mu hihye baabi. De bia chese. So why did he become your ex in the first place?
Exactly.
Why did he become your ex? I tell a lot of women, say, listen, when you want to leave a relationship, think very, very deep into it. Because thinking, say, the grass is greener on the other side. And then they venture into the world and they realize, say, listen, baby, I'm a comfortable zone.
Good.
Now you're the comfortable zone. Ebusiafo no kura eye baako pe. Then they be ameka say nye bro. And ebia emotional abuse anipa no ebowa. Marriage have its challenges. Awade won the challenges no matter. Obofo kura still o wade bofo kura. Wo no ya bofo na wutu owie ya see. You have issue.
That's right.
And you know, fashion wa adwene mu say. Nipa ho ahote. Nipa ho ahomete na emre kɔ nanim na onhu nipa ne yo no as time goes on na mu nyina mu nsua sɛ ɛwɔ mu sɛ we are not perfect but I am learning how to actually coexist with you and no alone will make the huge difference. That alone make a huge difference. Debbie Ameka say my first 5 years of my marriage, I'm getting almost about 20 years married to my husband. I did not being say, and this is a bonus I'm giving to you on this platform, especially for those of you who have been married less than 10 years. You are within your 5 years, 3 years, you are facing challenges. The woman say, and no matter how said the name sweet wadia. When mobile shut down back one who the real person now you are dealing with.
Right. That's right.
You know, what the time I'm more trying to compare time I ever shut them one. Why show you baby sounds? Is that the same person I was dating? What happened to that man or that woman that I was dating? Honey, man, the gata. Nancy say gata and the whole cry and shut down country. But one or two more. Well, I won't say gata. One anchor you be a draw mount. And listen, answer another friend Obisa works. Think about it very well. Think about it. We have lost great people, very good people. They could have been of a lot of help. We have lost a lot of people who were actually our destiny helpers.
That's right.
They could have been our soulmate.
That's right.
But listen, na Virginia brena Jimmy no yen Jimmy Sam no doso. Bible said Jimmy Sam bata abofra koma ho. Enu nti usa wodi Jimmy Sam. Wodi ani wa bi hwe sa brantie na sa time na ne shoe ba akopɛ no and na you wish say na ne ya ntentan kase ya ba ya wo type gugu obi dinya na obi dia ba yi. Ye nyina ye experiences ni bi. Don't think say a hanky doris. I know Namia or share just a wood or hoton or swa or mawa who says home. Now to me control edges be woo. Now one casa wooden panel for your own sanity and for the fact to sell catching out won't say me booming hototo. I the more denominating Kodiaka number who buy who started the Sanya Manisha Wagner. Then you focus on your marriage. I want why your name crack. I was saying, Grandpa, what's your pill? And let me give this rema here. Maybe somebody will catch it, or somebody who is very spiritual will catch this thing. I am not sorry for a can't answer. Well, I was so much catch and can't any person say, oh, and where your mind unini panada. What my young can could be saying, children will be say, or be one power who are dead. Once you sleep with the person, you be do. This one is very deep, but I will give it to you. I'm a concern and saying, can you maybe but for the sake and for the purposes of this program, I will say it is so that young girl be so and microphobia or why on your mother forever. Mokaisa make come bedroom, a mystery of bedroom. No, me can say. People that we got entangled with, once we need panadano, ni bibia bedi wo mojafra bi akoso nti you have built a covenant with the person. So we ni pani jai na wa mompa ye antete wo hu emfiri babia wo firi no mu a ubetumi aka say wo de wa no aka say ye jai but ni pa ko ni bibi wo ho. Have you not realized that when you by anytime you have a share now you must there is a reason for it. There is a reason for that. Enti mama yenya careful. Enye abusuya biya obiya na meka emri bi na meka about enton ankrofo obo eni mfie ni niema nkonwa ewo nkrofo fie akonwa biya enton biya bebia ni panifri no ewo de ni nsunsanso eye enti for those of you who sleep rampantly when we akwada you have no idea some of the people some of the things you are dealing with. Be very careful. I'll be a while ni fie honhom na edi na chi is a jealous ayi ye nya no on itimu odin on fa nchew date ko a edi na chi ana de tumi e woni fie no is a jealous god, and nyame a yesum no kra say he's a jealous god. How much more if you asifo nyame? Think about it. Think about it. And now you can access if you be say X you say there be I'm giving you this fundamental information so that you be informed. Be very assertive. Some of the things answer now that say obi your ex no. Think about this reports I'm giving you. As the conversation is going on, I'll be dropping nuggets here and there. But think about these things I'm telling you so that answer na abeka say meni we jai we nya me hwi biom makọrọ me ho akire we akomadejam mama we ahumadejam no dwene ho answer. Think about it. Think about it very well. Even somebody wo ho ema wo bi I find the same when your boyfriend it is all right to get a boyfriend na answer na abewro ho akire no empem agudie ebeba no dwene ho yie asobema. Because to me be wo hokra ehye nsa no sika mu bi wo ho agbon say after woni nipa no enya bribia ye wie no enkan no wonya nhia ase nipa na sika ka won nsem wo de wo ho ma ase nipa no wie ye no enya se wonya adwuma wo ye adwuma sika ba wo se ba bo se ekọ a waster, spirit of waster.
Yes.
Oba be say sika this X thing that we are talking about is deep.
Sister,
it's deep. Now it takes people who are actually, I hope, say those who are listening to us, Mimi who screen is so I don't know what people might be writing, but
but sister, I'm really excited.
But I hope that somebody will catch this revelation. And now, as I'm saying, somebody will say, hey, sister, what can some
no correct?
Have you not realized that impo one way ya share yanka one impo no? Yen kunu mumpo a yeni omote no ana obabi a wakofa no no obetimi aka say me ware me yiri wie ye no me sika sama ye basa sa na ujina still on fa ho nche. Even the ones that po a ware no eno kra ha no adwuma wo ho how much more dia wusi wajan
no correct
jene ho
no correct.
Enti ye ka about excess asemo nipa function na adwene mu se nyasam ne nakoda awie me mpani bi o magya no enye simple sa enye simple sa
no correct.
Especially me ka we if you say babia me ne wo mienu ye firi no even abrofo ikura omu abrofo they are smart even though say bi omu nyoma de na te said ye no but some of them omu spiritual no they know those things, they know the things. Ain't you know obroni or no benantia or get declare what kind of relationship he wants to have with you. I want to have consensual sexes with you, a casual sexes with you. I don't want a committed relationship. Na yeno and trona edi yedimuno any akoshie na edi yedimunti we end up say the an was say ye no na ye what you say onim se abaye nya de obeware no edi ya na okope na di keke no de ekwa atu ni tiri mepel meware
No correct.
No, I can't say. Na abaywa no so with the notion say nipa no ne menam no so be ware me. Enti 2 years ago hu me nkrofo. Oh, ye bebe ko. Oh, we ne. Wochina ni nyina mu na sister nso yi nyinsa egu. No yi nyinsa egu. Afa sister yakwa akọware. Oware ye no. Be man na wo ne nete no. Entumi ne nwo. All in the name say ebia enye omu nyina na enye nyinsa egu nti na awo ma. But obi wo ho a out of some chance you be ware me enti be man de apokronkro to nyinsa ba oh adwa me nye ready wonim say ye basrefo wonim say wo ye quality wonim say me kana me ka koyen ye tia sori dem na ye ni wo say ye be hu say ya wo a ye nwade yen anase biribinti ubohu na ye nyinsa egu na ye nyinsa egu na ye nyinsa egu afei de ono abebo ho ka abetina ho awie no. And some of us, yet more your styles are wouldn't be that. I did it to Ayasim woman in nothing. Dear, what a chia hokano, a bar, and no bar one, and I'm a 9, and I'm a sissy, and I'm a con, oh boy. And young man for Ayasia. Near my baby Ben styles are all any after sizes a whole round for Ayasin Tino. After you had your one ball hoka better now, and so on is shot. And yes, one him, dear make it up way. One wouldn't be American. For people who have had multiple sex partners, wouldn't be American. And it won't say, the one who can cry, you are not satisfied with the person. You can't exercise some do or what one said that near Juma into the hoarding. Now Betty I get you was still so I bet 2 hours no me yet. After what before will be or responsible or not your yet Juma, then near break. Abrantie bi a wo bobra no enyenye so no asuzie he oni sada ade and I've told you people reality on the ground. Ask anybody who is married to a responsible person say ni kunu wa adaje a wo ko be for rounds at in fifiri sa nkwase oni sa ahoden no because ahoden ni bia 2 rounds video be bo ne homoden na emom say a session back o si so da bi. And I dare so aka onim say you are there forever or born adie no ho ban on shine was so ma wa ya se ajo koda wo de ye one water bottle abrotire for ma yetimi si bi so isibrim wom sa wo mo sa ba ade se ye de so hye to ma ya se o ka se wanya me anya no na kire se onim WhatsApp entu be di there with 50s nya ade no na wo dwonku no wa chia. Then you realize, say, your mouse is chia, and he's one useless person. Uncle, secondary school boyfriend, you know, or you're correct. Then I therefore 10 oh, bony, do go ni dian will appear. Ain't you know, a bit of crowd, they are not physically met, but the kind of conversation, the course of WhatsApp chat to and need the woman who now or no sister wouldn't say Bran or far would be. Brad, you wouldn't back as a way, no catch him say, hey, Mamma, dear, what Bran found because on him said you were dejamuti.
I see what you now for say, Pata, sister, can ask
ex wassom. Ain't ye can or bit to make us say. Me shame me ne me yere da age me mani kanche said ye me ex tie me girlfriend tie enti no one ne yere da ne nyina no age ne ex picture e na si na ni so e no de ye I'm telling you a lot of you sa na motie o story book no ne o bible na da wa pampa mu wo no unim se wo boyfriend picture bi she ho the bible ko the memory verse amope ana the big book na mo kan no ebi kura ye edem bookmarkers ya e dey say book ntamu yi the bi an boyfriend bi the coat bi a you on the chair no some of you know wouldn't said they make Kenya no kore. So a lot of people are married, but before they can have sex, you know, I just said that we are now more ex young not in any country. So a lot of them, you don't even have orgasm. You don't even have orgasm until say, would when you can't ex. Now tell me, say, and when you're Gamayana, what to move from the what boy Gamay pet. This one and your man one and your man one and net my you are banning very ma bano one day you know I don't know to wait with your good mamma. You can't ex wasm Frasia to redeem yourself from those things. Sanch the chile you costume. Ebiana, you fall under those categories. I'm not here to condemn you.
No.
Yes. Ye nipa ho ade yo na ye no. Etumi to me, etumi to adwa, etumi enti. We are not here to condemn you.
No.
But it's a teaching that is going on. And when you find yourself in that thing, unim say edunya ana ekoswa.
No, correct.
Redeem yourself.
Yes.
Because there are spiritual implications to it. It is not fair on the other person say, "Mena what? But I just order when you can't your girlfriend now." No, it doesn't work like that. If the person finds out that is what you do, it can marriage no able to me and our relationship now one bet me I say.
Yes.
Because it's a deceitful way of telling me say, open me, but that and yamen open. Would you yes you any so? But I am doing the work.
Yes. So you're physically sleeping with me, but in your mind, you know. That's
in your mind, you are sleeping with your
one action, but two people. That is it.
And you tell me, say, after giving you this explanation, tell me, said you're making
sister. Why It is true. It is true. And you know, some people are married and Nasa with my ex-boyfriend that na me ne wo 15-20 years ago. Say ono nso aware na me nso so maware. Say yate ho ase say now we are just friends. So, you know, he just messages me and I also message him back. What is wrong with that?
See, messaging no po share content no. Say message no your other spouse cannot read it. Who read it we are delete here. Or for do the math yourself. If you want to prove, say your ex, she need to be not a spouse cannot see those messages. Do the math yourself because say why do you adiaba kumbi wo wa amanfo nhye so. Never do I condemn you. Go and say no. So why do you move far? At the end of the so why do you move far? And your bonnet. But the moment why do you catch it? Say obi hua and ye no chira say and ye na enye.
Good.
So message, you know. I have an ex-boyfriend. But on him can't anything sexually because I've made him. Once I make that. The moment you make that line clear, on one the better distance no. Ebia hi, hello, hello. To say simple. The communication does not go from that place. I'll not be hypocrite and tell you some me ex be friend that and throw when you mean. Said the beya who say me authentic. Me am no say me authentic and say. So if you don't cut and break that corder, now let me tell you the trick. That one was spouse. Ebenyam to papa sa time no na ex no. Mo ex gusu frem no. Obi nka nkyere me se me boa.
No correct, it's true. It's true.
Obon samo your dada for your nichefo.
No correct.
Enti ye ka about exes asem yi a ka kwaye se adwamansam ube mu no ma menka we nkyere wo na ma se ye ka ex wansem ye wo se yi waware yate ye ho ase sister wo bua wonim se da wo ne ukuru ba ntokwa no sa da no na wo ex no etexe
It's true.
It's true. Na me say sa de na me hu say na me ka about first 5 years of my marriage because Yamu bebre wa hwa ya eti se Misraim fu a wonyame yi enfri Misraim enso na ye ni ewo Egypt because Egypt niam mu ade yo no na enfri yamu ye na enye nipa e de betumi aka se yi Mose wa ma ye garlic ya wo Egypt anke e bedi garlic enye nipa ade yo no sa na nipa tie na ni wura free se ne ex no ne na jai na oboro no ana se ne ex ne de masa mo tete ne nti no jai ye o jai ni bia na wakai se no oyi the styles bi dia wa fa no enyi the styles bi eyenkwasi yasem I sa na nipa tie. Enti wan hwe yie ama Egypt adeyo no amfiri wo mu. Wo konso wani gusu di wachi a. Eya amomisa lot. Nyame se ntwa wani jai madie etwa mu kon jai osi da bi me ohwe no no ana hode ene niam wagya wantumi anse ne ho so. Ebusue ye ka se obi ye exa eti se de wo firi Misrim ntumi nkọ wachi biemu eti se lot anyame se onfiri ba bia wote enti wotwa wani a obeda ne nchirinsie because let me tell you it might break your current relationship. Meanwhile the onunti ufiri ho no ko ye no ono ne ho no onyanya ni cruise and ye mefa awu nkrofo bebre adane omachi ti se de lot dane na chi no but me odofo wo se nipa kono kura wansa anwade wanka
Debut.
because what ya adwene bi wo nipa kono adwene mu se oti awade asimpo na mi san fa akire di wu na ne me san ba wade obi nso bedi.
Good.
Ye ka ex ho asem. Ye ka ex ho asem no. Me say me nko ka wo bi asem. Me nko nya me de me ho ye mfa to say. Have you not realized? Ubetumi adate obi. Onware wa you move on after obi aba be ware. And they are just so funny. Who wadi we are? For one asem for wedding pictures are now open beto. Now let me say in their mind they are comparing and say maybe I look better than this person. Now this guy was able to marry kabet me a nipa sana nipa tie. A nipa. And in a way, they will come and test the waters, especially young women. Listen, a woman he will come and test the waters and see, wow, what who are they jamu paintino? Oh, onim ope, onimuniama he can do. Onima semo beka wo bedehe. Onima pa wodi betu utrim amana kaisem ni bi etwa mu no. No to me kansem de to wasum. Ti na me sha ase en me ka say sa empemu agudie ana ubiri bi kodi ne ho you are sexually involved, emotionally involved. And it's so easy for any ex to think say he have an upper hand on you. Have you not realized? An ex of a boyfriend, the boyfriend now worry. So bani sing kete say me betumi age abrantie ya oje nampa. It's the same thing, vice versa. You need pardon. Yes, I'm not going to let go. Said you be befa. He can do it easily because emotionally, psychologically, he knows how to twist you. Onim said ye oma vulnerability eba. Ena onim said your beya wo obedehe amam. And you don't joke with ex. Ena eye genti adada. Eti se mi fite mu amana sa aso no enye den.
No correct.
Enye den.
No correct.
Trick na ma kire wo enye den. E wa adwene mu onim said your betimi ayama nkwale su aba. Onim batem so be press ya. Wa hu mobro to ono no beba. Wonso oba no nanka Samson Delilah beka kire wo say kire bia wa ho odin so de nsanu na so mu a wo se hye ha na okọ no aba no asan de di nsa benu na so mu no asan ka sa wo ba no Samson nsuro no sa akọ ware. I'm telling you something. This is mystery. This is mystery. Don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. Bisa ho say ayo bema na ne baba betumi asa adane dane no ho akire no ohne mu. And all this is in our Bible. And yet, one Bible, Miss Bible, the woman Bible, Crona, and no use. A woman, Tina was all can kind of miasum. A dear Sanquan, Aquala, Bible, bet me asa. A man, papa, catch them, say, be some dear whoop, and your bar, the power of a woman. The power of a woman. He knows how to trick you. A dear Kwan, Aquala, 18-year-old. Betty Miama papa, where the base 70 years old, we are sending 90 from Nakwala 90 papanica every ransom. Miss Amosa. I'm a papa letting us son will. You tongue to you and you. Sadia Neshono. And noon I have Bosumua and to walk out was so cotoyamo. A mamma be moody transmontiasi. I'm sorry to say this. You know why I will quite just a walk to answer. Ye are gods. Go and think about it. The day I got that revelation, I understand saying I'm you answer for. one who said, or the set of promunte was some cautious. He are gods. Damn it is Ninyasa revelation. Many me patch me were you so. Da. Oh, me were you so me program. He are gods. A damn Ninyasa revelation. That is when I start my thinking and the way I look at things change. That is when it changed totally. So, Okasa he are gods, or ba would ye who to me, would be done it than the bear margin. Not bear mano, I need to be best, so said ye, me to be my yang. Ya didn't sing a sono, or ba who was there to me. Oh, ya bear man swa, oh, what panya, who bet to me at Danny or ba, so Yammy said to me now, so bet to me at now or basso. And you say he are God, sir. Many of them, we are God on our own. And then me decide nugget email. Yeah, about excess once. Now to me, and ma obit me best show so. One no word die, but he can control you. Is the fact to say. When him to me obit me their control. Tieka excess once. And yamin that can ye die the other can once. This is deeper than you think. This one is real child counselor BN Wobber country. I did nothing away. So I catch them say if you don't invest in my ministry, hey, invest in my ministry because I have a lot. I be I don't know. The minimum came in Toronto. Yes, me can't send the programs, bro. And I'm saying flyer no access one sem na ye babeka. And because I got that Ben also a program. Ask yourself. That Ben also a program. Friday. Ask yourself. Say Friday. Basis Amri. Again, research and make me. Men get up people. Dia make me back on the men troshy. Make me back on it. Monshe. Men troshy. People dia na so. Enti dia make you na if the meeting. Men tro book you na make actual if the meeting. This is pure revelation. And ra anajo meda. Miss, what would I tell these people? Who be our ex? But nanya me each me. What to say, Ain't you know? Obi our ne a friend obi our ne day.
No correct.
It's a dimension. Everybody have his own.
No correct. Sister, well, you said something. There's a few things I want to touch on. Now for your king can go for messages no to be, and then we'll get back into the conversation. But send me the first one is something that me answer me here weakening, and because there's quite a few people here, I want people to understand. A lot of us who do these things, yeah, na nkofo be free say yeah, you know, you perceive actually say yeah, perfect, yeah, near bonita, no. Yeah, near bonita sister, yeah, near bonita say yeah, bania babe judging crofo. I'm saying this because 3-4 days ago, I just woke up and I just felt this thing that I have to talk about relationship. I will come and the mindset as I say oba and I say nipakra generally and sound what cause our relationship. And I said that because me and Kasame bet now because it's a relationship no me free moon fear baby near my dream home. And I realized that at the time Nana Miko relationship my mind wasn't right. It is a one kasa we depressed. We are now who crasa will sumbo at the ma one kasa who ni nyame a wobo wa. Bibi a besin bi abefane fofoli. I'm not looking down on anybody, but I'm just saying that because you are not in the right frame of mind.
Perfect example. Perfect example. Exactly. Do you know why I am saying this? A lot of people leave one relationship. Yes. I think some kind of flash.
No,
but this is where the mistake is. Your giant relationship be, we don't heal. Then we go to the next one. Don't forget, and so say, previous relationship, you might be carrying some baggages. Be like I said, say, uni obida and wo bribi akoso. There is an exchange, and when we talk about covenant. Ayana young Crawford said, yeah, oh, yeah, we be a no yade a pania wire home. Now when debut, only a bit there has been an exchange. Nasa exchange, you know. Ebia unim dear koso.
Correct.
Ahana etwase wusu ni obi agya heal because unim. Adeɛ no wakoma akoma mu asɛm na yɛka no. Why will Bible bɛka sɛ akoma yi ɔyɛ daadaafo? Akoma yi ɔyɛ daadaafo. Yes. Ɛyɛ ɔno ara na ɔka sɛ wɔmpɛ. Wɔno ara 5 years, 10 years down the line. Afei sika yɛ sika na sika yɛde sika to magazine mu na sika engineering wanhwan. Afei wobɛhu ansa Microsoft for ana biribi deɛ mekan me gyenya meyɛ di nso sɛ bɛbɛ mu.
Amen.
Because onyame ɔbɛyɛ.
No, correct.
Abusua tie me. Life is involving. Na ebi wɔ hɔ a in plain people might not see your value.
No, correct.
You might be dating somebody, he will not see your value. But in the midst say bibi akɔso de bia meka mese me menka ntu me ho. Enye no dwa na me dwa kyerɛ mo. But obi a me na twe mpena bia betumi aka sɛ me odi me gyae a wobɛsɛ ho me bio mu no na you wish you did not. Odi me dia because by the time you see me I have a value. Me nka nya menum me boyfriend biara oni me no will tell you that. And I know because in which stage of my life na me wo me ni pani gyae. Me gyae na me move on. I give myself time. I've been saying this does not mean I didn't make my mistake. They said they can know. I mean, so I've made that mistake in be paying. Okay, I can relate. Let honesty. Nipa etwase wo ho do ho no kore. Do ho no kore. I'm almost about 50. The one na yefe. Me come here to catch them crofo ni unim die ntia because my dream when I'm wrong, I am wrong. And when I am wrong, no matter what, I will remedy the situation because me pese me gina nyame animu me nifo ma adwene mu me fo ade na me ye no meti ase na mom se bia misinformation bi kra na me nya ye no manye ni ya. When I go back, I want to defend and I say me remedy situation na me ye ne ntentem me swano na I don't my main healing. Now me call the other one, and I realize certain pattern. But it takes a dubiya yenina yashasi. Ni pawu niya. Na said ya wodjane. Said ya niema kono. Now as an adult, I sit back and I realize say, and come was some of the information I me wo and na. Ebiya ni pebi wo hokra nanken says huma dijem. And no, that's mean to men kahuasem. Na mom menchiri ma Ghana fo nim saa de ne ye obabi asiso wo pre kutukutukutu wa nim se won so no si so na so presa insa so beka che uban se abayo abraha tena se wo maame me ye wei mani anna ho nti obi take advantage of me obi ne me die obra me nye ready me yinyinse bi gu ya na me nye ready kwase abuo bi ba mu a me nye ready nanso wo ye me ba mesra wo me de matwa price no me mpesa wo nso be komu bi odofo ye meya ya wo wo tikasa wo anano ebe bisa platform he aso makada bompa ye se watamfo hu wo ma because ade bi wo ho a na make us say to be a generational thing ye bo bi wo ho a amnana ye ma mi to mu no obetumi ahwe ye ama ye so ya tom ubo se gwanyi na so ama wo be tom because do kure ni ye num si ye be ka kire ye mase makoye bribi we pen enti be ba enye bi chai se wo ba ta be ka no kure pa se abna adwoa akuya o maame mi si anka nim di amu wei anka na mi wo bia anka bi kura o papa kura anka ma nware no
yo
wonka o Ghana ni wonka ena adwa jai ena ayam panin sam ono ansa na obekeka so no kure pa de wonka mu be hia obi to say yen no mo eya na ye mo se enti na de bia me kasa me pese wo se me nka e ma wo fele se wo ye ketewa wo de me ka no ye me amadanse ene niam bia mahunu and some of them ebikura have paid the price some of them manitua ye dia ye obi mahunu nyame adom ye social work nti niam bebre ba manim minim niam bebre man krofo adwinpo etefa so enti instead se mehwa wo han no ene na meka ho biribi I'll use it to educate. I will use something. I'll tell you, say, and toss am any movie. Or the phone no could I back. We see more chat the same way. It be a branch, be an in a train, 20-30 years ago. And now what Ghana and Yamiadrum level and Yamidu were Bruno. So, or background now will take. Or background now will take. Oh, my young Cassano couldn't answer you. 2 babies so. Was started precasano couldn't. So I won't sit here as a saint, but I've made my own fair share of mistakes. Me, I'm an old cassette. And I'm a minute now, and Crawford Chantana. So I need to grow very quickly. I was saying, me, Temu. My said that I nya qualata said, ya qualata and my main chain background is coming from might be different because he can't in a mammy, then a papa and I.
No, correct.
Me, I just wokumba. Me, papa, or don't want. Or no more quatama, yet you had a bracket. Nam papa quatam, or babana, or no one should plan and plan for an a year more dorsal. To just imagine time and papa quatama. Abba, I could chin and plan so I bet you ever do at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Conam to you being chained. Set each as my head, say a ban the same, the Rebecca can obey. May yen Jim and no more some. And watchy, a mucom. But out of that, out of Sanya money now was sending me everything I have to defend my all the time of one anti or baby to send me. I'm very defensive. Ubeshia me near den or hold free back. Usha mammy papa me a 10th born, papa I was 13. Men I'm a 10th born. Anti adiani you betcha bedroom be and you have to fight for it. That is one. And when you didn't be free walk. 2. Me mammy side, open me mammy side. Me mammy first born. Me auntie, me demand to the pepe, me sister Penny, me boy, Eddie Mechi. Or also, me papa side on the 11th born. And to me mammy side, me big sister. Auntie. So what you say? Blend these 2 characteristics together. I need to grow very quickly. Living with stepmothers, me many go with stepmother back home.
Mother.
And just imagine how damaged such a child will be. Say Nyamia mem someone tamua. Nyamina ye madaroma. Debi ameka. And I'm not ashamed about that. At a point in time, maybe now my program, and I make a be say, and ya one come your boss taking name one lady no. Ye not a come near my edico, ye consume ya could throw your home. And ya animal the Ankayan says, send your baggy airport. Because sometimes I'm your fine girl, me tuning assuming put me even to Nusujinaso. You're fine girl, but ye na you so now you come near the ye. Ain't you know, a bit of why? What they jab ya so. For me, na me per school. Because me school look a true baby. I dare not may no. Not time frame with that so. And even when I realize, say, man, she said, I pay ya, attach, I be attach, and one she ye back a crano. No, cack with China, you know, happen them to castle. Unfortunately, Nippona Michiano, no, pepper, as would dear woman, baby, I pay beyond Dover cock. Me can't jam. But na me sure na me. You come na me dey me hwe din na me say baba wani. Ba ni out of that, send me hu sika. Me hu akode na maka kire nipa ne say me mpebi I need to move on. When him say my ye ne papa ne respect. Me body pani din kire wa betai wonu. Ye nyame adwene ne manipa betumi hu sika. Na so me de mani be si daache. Maka say rade wo bribi papa bi ma me. Nti me jai. Ti me what ways washa social issues ba me nkabi. Because enya sa ba say ya dom nyame na eso me mu a. Anka de nkrofo ye nkebi anka me so me ye bi. Enti me obi e ka na asemo a me fabribi I think outside the box. I'm not quick to judge. Enya nu nti na me wa ha. The social media isu a me ba yi obi antume nka se bibi aba na there be who say obi a call left am say me dey me call right who nim dey ntia because me nim say abrabo no so ma allowance Bishop Dagnos and they can say ukwa na obi e go tutu a you have no idea dey na ko gina say gina bia e bia dey wo kom no na wo kom a Anka wo dia no de better wo mama so for sale. Wo dia anka wo kwa ka de obetro abo mo ma so say. Wo dia be di mi na ma me $10. Wo dia be di mi na ma me $50. Shut up. Shut up. Hwe eya dan e no ba ne be ma ekobo adwaman na ye de oba nko a begina ho say we de wabo adwaman aje so owura no nko a ne betumi aka say de onye bi da no onto bo mo no na bisa ho say adwaman ye kwa no nko a na e bo adwaman ana na be ma nka ho ana
o ka ho
na ye de ne ba se ye besi na bo no bisa ho say na be ma ne we he Genesa ne me yes. Genesa de man ho. It could be say he's aware that he's a married woman. He's a married man. It could be say papa na ho actually sister ni gina kwa. It could Genesa ne man ho. Mr. said dey and the man nipa. Ebe hu say we wo kunu. We will say but wa best me pe. Yes still my pene situation and circumstances. Situation because obi a pe comfort kakra. Obi a pe bribia ebe man ne ho ahehan ne kakra akom ahokyere bribi ti me nkan krofo nsem ye ka ecstasy ma me nka we ngiro na ma wadwene aba ho so se bribi ba na wo ye wadwene se I am cutting off na me ka se eduru sa me ne nipa ko ni jan no se me toka brand new me nye ono kra nka me hu tie rubber da. I said, this brand new car, I'm giving it to you. He was ready to do anything. But I thank God for good spiritual parents that I had. That woman keep echoing in my ears. Abna, nyame wo bribi odo obeye. The nyame so the mount, this is nothing. O my nyame som do me kon. Or the morals be say me trim. There was anka me maame. And me papa ti ankom be hye mitrim odo na e wo se wo mde mame no ni pakunu frase ye se odo me wan condemn ade na meye no na mom osase ye se odinyame do e do me na ma ba bia menya odo mfiri nti e wo se me de me ho akohye saade ni metumi atwe me ho afiri mu enti me obi e wo situation bi mu a me fe no entoto na mu unnim de di pa no o komunti e wo ye sa Ghana fo kasa bribi ba obi bribi ba na ye kan obi ka de yaya to say do ne tene dem sister go and sit somewhere bra kona kope baby da kope baby huda now sister bi unua baby want bi ebo dwaman ye niam tantan ye sen sa ade no aba no ma won say joy asem ba ye mo platform so ma bie ma no me I for new say when I saw the girl is still fresh or HIV positive. Uyo obi a HIV no washia o ti adebana na ekoso na sia. Most of the people who have it no. So betimi atena sia che aye from say ye nya duro no there be ayaresa ne wo nadwene mu. Ege nadwene e na ode betena sia che. And the majority nkrofo bebre wo ho omunim omu status onim so wo HIV. Unim de nti a wo wuye. Bebre ni bitia nipa kono wo bi ana one ne hu nipa no on say papa na wo Holland one ne yire na pra o ma deje ma begu abonten. People who know the man and his wife no nkrofo e be wo munim say omo wo bi ba no mo ba abonten abegu girl na nimu asese one na wo HIV on say ma deje ma begu abonten. Could it be say oshia man no e wo HIV ayifo na say you do the math. Go and listen to interview. No, the maths. Where did he meet the man? And Shabai also not new crew reading the letters, man. For the way. For the way. When you push people so much, won't see a background to Magu. Obinimu, somebody knows you. One say, Ebia, and Kayamoku, Asemu. You can't access on one sem. You can't we are manaba bisisu say. Be very careful because excess, no, they know where to press that will hurt you. They know where to press that you will lovely side, baby. They know where to press you where you will cry. Be honest, you can't about blackmailing or something. Excess know the things they will do. But if you one abeba so dying, I can't access once more. Emotionally, psychologically, financially, exes can drain you.
Yes.
The relationship can be over, but you can still be paying that price emotionally towards them, financially towards them, psychologically. Into your ex once a year can be ex once a man. And money look like Nipa no Jimmy, Debbie, and yes, sir. Until at the end of your cosonasi. I didn't yakubem was some. I didn't yakubem was some and I yeji wahano. Na kumano, obinch that will be baby and a donko. And now, O'Donnell, you will move. I would rob a blade to depend what kind of feeling the person is having for the person. Now, Kobe Bettiaka, so there would donate Jimmy Dodo, would Jimmy, what does Jimmy for a hair? Or don't want it. The ex, you can't ex once somewhere who you must say, and I'm going to die and you're jacket, daddy. And never cry won't kaye. The can be actual Nama, one Cassan to two to West and move from Memukeke. Debbie, Casacasa, rough, sir. And to obi a ka no cre asem. Ya koso wona brabo mu a ye ko na tiebi. Tia futu sam na wasam na walk animu. Na tete bi free mu. De ya no wafa. De anya ma no watwam. Eye nipa ne truth. Eye nipa no cre. Eye nipa no said ye na offend na walk kire wo. O your bagene ba ko na yeso obi tu ne bafo a. Na wafa akonwa no watiebi. Na wo dia show ko to dwemu. Udru baby na was all sunny wabusu woman na wokoto dwemu efenyansa po bi wo ho anu afa na de aka brabo no Ghana for kasa
too much sister and
kasa,
you know
too much.
This is really one of the reasons why, I mean, there's so many people with pages and platforms on social media outlets nina. But this very short time I'm in Imono, one of the things that I love about you is the fact that you own your truth. You don't find
absolutely.
You don't find that a lot on social media. How many people will hold their hands up and say, you know, there was a time in my life when I did X. It was wrong, I know. But
sister, one will say nipa no kura wo wanum bebre a wo mre. Se onim no kura ni manum ana mintumi ni me kuru ni sanko mo ya mintumi nka.
No kura.
Ye mu bebre no kura eni yenum. Ne ex ho asebo no wo. One will say o de ho a oba ne ma wo de ho a no wa de ho. Me betimi ni me kuru atena se. Me kuru ti me kan ex bi ho asem kire me na and not in a bad way, but obeka abana me say me say ani akwasi adwuma wo won say those that me a fine boy you she me soldier atade na me ba me guy. And then you know, me crew is 50 plus. Who now because we be 30 or 20 something. For such a person, say crap we do 55 or me crew 55, yeah. And yet back on the hand of my better now, almost so come find my mobile. Or you're young. I am not stupid. Things have gone on, I don't need to know. But be to me about Obi to me social media, Obi shut up on the inbox. No, acquire ABC, the no I catch you say. Or then back as a fine. Osa talk us 2 times. Me, I'm smart. Some of you don't know, say you could a social media handles. No, they be a cry and you kita. Me, be to me, I very politely. Me taxify. We do them say, "Ko, I should see taxi. You're not so over friend who's over there. You need to be yesterday. Who say me chwana or friendly panel or something, and he will be polite. Next time, we say waji phone. No, wakachi any panel and send him. Wahu nukure die ma wo nukure en nukure emra wanum se nukure die o ye very integrity wahu any respecter o ye wade different
nukure
aye me kru no ka kire me say obi ma 20 pounds set me wo sika ma 20 pounds. This one sika ankasa will testify, will tell you me o ma me 20 pounds 88 pence one wine exactly. Said ya what the man sa pepe na me de unim de ntia me yesa p is nothing but anya me de anama fa adwene wo ma adwene said ya ode man me ne pepe me kunu na ama 20 pounds on fa nto wa or say 20 pounds rudi now with the 20 pounds of from mana it is not integrity And no one can be news adian. Maybe because I would now the 20 initial way the same was there. 20-pound note now, ni pandema one or 3 weeks no samba. I had the same note now what the manner and the integrity. So we used to start 20 pounds or no, or about that 20 pounds. I want their manner. Catch the nipan say, with 20 now the man,
me good.
A yemikru and the chair make one baby a me free bano. Na minim say medina me the manner. Would I say 1 year with 20? The or say yen sa.
Because not to be a number also, sister.
Actually, no, back catch them on an enough for and come with you and who say, son, that is how a friends think. A white pen I'm starting. I'm dealing with a different species, integrity, any honesty. I call Mark Emano. Sandy Pacono, Okodi or bar no abeka. Yabana, and Eddie Matum. One chain wabe blackmailing. What Tom. And I will even prefer say empo mikrunyanye sa. Ba menini mienu sa no kradie no wo yentem say empo because ye bribi sa na me bafia me dia me kaba be bona mane se awukosi ene de bribi atome or prefer no ni bubefu one me bako or you need time to cool off or whatever. But I prefer no sense oba kwete wa abonten.
Yeah.
Yes. What was saying? And I'm moving to me. Yes,
good.
Now let me tell you, men can't say me couldn't go buy my name. Or buy the man no the kind of bomb my money. No man kwete wa abonten. I'm the back channel sense. Me find it out later.
Yes, because what the best
I will prefer so about the canon no correct.
Actually, yes.
Can afford the brain sad any. Me my catch them, me no average Ghanaian. It is said you won't drink to say Ghana in men, sir. Men me buy social media. That is my hallmark. My catch them who said that you are many year dream. Men matinasi. I'm a near Jeremy. What tell me who? And it oak of 5 years, I'm yen 20 years the bar, me to some for. Me akurama come no credit out. He knows my in and out. Ain't them to me come no credit. Ain't them to me can say, oh. Na me ba worry na so masi say obema me BMW wa maka enti obeti say da na be worry me kro bi di BMW be enya na sam foforo so what you say you be say e ma dodo sen na be hu sika me kan okra kire na ma said ye wodwene e to bi wo ho a ahokire me ye niema Niama bi to me be twintwan yakwan mu. E ma bebre ne member bi tia. Won pɛ no. Abrantie ne sika ne man kodi n'achi. Enne won ne da ɔwro ne ho ama no kra na ye den. Enti obi nso ti baabi a oni sika. But ɔno na nakoma akodi ne ho. Se wo di wo ho no kra. Ene na medi hia. Ene na medi hia. Matena ho sa. Life is full of choices.
No correct.
And when you lay the bed,
you lie in it.
You have to lie on it.
No correct.
I might not have a husband who is a Bill Gates, but I have peace of mind.
Good.
And I prefer the peace of mind than having millions. And so now my coma and Tommy Yem.
Okay, after 7 years, you know where Jawali.
Obenso pesika. Obeton asumdue. Ade agiska. Eju bato dienti a ehiafo awade ye ni bre no say. Mimi wogwe ma sori am ko enyisu him book. And so there be wo okra bi me fa Bible baako because ye nyina ye hwem. So ba sori wa ye hwem. Wo be share groceries ni na ho, wo be ye ni sika. Ebetumi anam form, but I'm content.
Yes.
Yes. Me medwa manum se me kunu wo sika me hu sika na me se bepe no. Enti edu se obi enjoy ni sika na makama no atwu me di me hia. Ba me di mani to ade na me pe no so. Sa peaceful quiet life now. That is what I wanted, And not so me bro. Ti ye ka excess ho asem. if when you moon X somebody that can SASB, unya sa fundamentals you writer. Then before you say I want to pack this person off, no, jinu hu yi. O packing off so adwuma wo ho. E wo so akosa wo ho yade. Tena se kakra. Heal from every pain and outbreaks. Heal from anything. Bibi biara ebia nkwase abu obi na obu wo. Bisa ho say e ba ne sen na me ma me ho kwan mo obi bu me kwase a. Bisa ho say de na wo me ho a e ma obi take advantage of me. Unya sasa wo yade ni nyina. Apart from that nso e yakomemu asem na ye ka no. Enti etwa said Dani pastor ne ho hwe because unim akomaso ade pebe to me ope anase odo ehu ahometinti se obi ema yawde betare odo ne ho a sa wo ho yade ansa na wasa akowura fufuro mu in the name of se void bi na aba no me fele sa wo ho yade ehu nya is imperative. When you break up from one relationship, make sure that you've healed. Actually, you have healed from the previous one, gone past, know the reason why, and then find out the why. What can I do better? What is it about me? What can I change? How my next prospect, so that somebody else will not also take advantage of me. Or I will see danger when there is one. I'll give myself time so that I open my eyes this time. So that your back yes, our homework here. Level ya ma begina.
Yes.
Oba begina hobi.
Good.
And my own bonfia.
Good.
And no now sleepers akaba kupua. You are confident to show up. You are not ashamed. You are not afraid. Because Obetias, yes, say life, no, it is not a race. Listen, Dametias, yes, say the rich and the poor. Nina nyamene ye. Na it is him that showeth mercy. And you're not so the money paddy ye, and no money paddy here, no. Me who sad the bino, and na meti will be a yes say. Listen, Obia will level and yamede natural. Don't strive to actually succeed. Munina will ye say, Wabomwaba. Then you said your wording, said your beya one yama. And yet, you might obey your wono, and a bit determine where you stand in the next future.
Sister Omekwa, I am super proud of you, and I'm because you're one person that says it as it is and owns her truth. Characteristics, no, they're not very common. Social media is so. Na niesi and it's a Thursday, no, and I was sharing Miankasame's story because I just woke up and if it's no panning in I didn't see me, so she got to talk about this. You have to talk about it. You have to talk about it. And Manua, not omo, they could fit into that mold and really understand and got me in the heart, you know. Thank you for sharing your truth, blah, blah, blah. But there were some people who just could not understand. Inti upachre say, mema de, tihon ye you sima, and answer bema, say, tiwa now yare na bema befa no whom mobonu a hewa. I didn't know Baba Boni Dimboni. It's just like, you know what? You just didn't get it. You did not understand the word of what I said. Enipa no obu ame kra me kan se nipa na bua me nyame nhira no me dana se but asem way because that time na me wom no this that were the things that I was going through to me ankasa no me hu me ho se me deserve crash obi and me better in the first place because me hu se sister o me ni banti no aja so obi a because my warida enipa na me no wire no so ni bi me so me ni bi no menti me ama ni bi ene wakonanim waware wenyaba minibi enipa no so amekotam ye nso so wobi enti to me no if I dated somebody who had children then sas nkwasi asem na nkofo beki kama matibi no mintibi enti let me just cover my me sadie na me hwehwe na me nyaye no with somebody who has what I don't have or want send ye be ya e be kataso. But also him say a crona adiana unya ye na ye wo ya na e kro no esese wo ankasa na wo ma sa kro no wo ansa enye obi dia wo de pika so enye sa plaster and never best hwe the feeling was still there. In Tinipana, but taking advantage, okay, that have something that she doesn't have, and because of that, this, that. That's a deal in Koyi. Nefe, when yanni, a dana would die when yanni. Said Diana also, when yanni. That's a fee when realizing, a day, yeah, 1 + 1 year balance it. My chimney, I make a dear 2 months to say, pick to go into a relationship when your eyes are wide open. When your mind is well set, one kasano,
yes,
you walk around with this confidence. Sister will make I don't think so, baby. I mean, you're there, with the unfair job soon to find this why you're single, crown. Mean you sure so before just because I'm almost 50 and I'm in what in Tino, Bema or Baby, see who perfect Biano, no other fanasa, one yes, sir. But that's what I mean to me. Yes, I may become a no. I faced a lot of backlash. Enti, I dear chin. Yes, I'm a sign.
They will face it because when him. Oka onokra. Wa bring crofo bi crew. One want me ni won no kra no wa bring won crew. And no de, my men can't tell sika. Sa adwuma mu de, that thing will happen. Me any social media you kra nka minim say. Mabana me cry me come ya masem to say they making and no cry will be problem. Me more dear. I will not have time to be answering all the critics. Oh bad dear me wa me catch that one. Opa fa. Opa menfa.
Sister Kasa.
And I draw to one. Aha. You are unique in your own way. And when you're bedroom baby, we are not waiting for any man's approval. We are not waiting for anybody's approval. Because baby, nyamede ye nkono and now you so esa ye ho yade. Me ni wo time I me ba be twen say the wo feel say e yema wo no there be. And you unse me shoes mu.
Good.
The me na mu no onnam mu bi.
Good.
Me na me se me shoes mu. Yes. Good.
Yes.
Me share nyame kwan so obeye. Na baby ono nyame no. Me maye clear one nsem no dane me no. That your person or dem kono. Enti won't me now fie na won no plan ma me say. And no na your formula was obi afa so. There be o. Makachran for say Ghanaians should learn to live people's life for them. Because let me tell you, when everything is said and done, it is the person and the person alone.
Good.
Menye dru sam pempenso na mi ko gina nyame anu a mi kudukura nkobi mame me bana me kura ma wo no kura onkobi mame me maame a wo se wo do me no no kura wo nkobi mame ana me sofo a me te ne na asenso enkobi mame the senti no sa krofo ye atwa me ho ahia nyina kura bedru baabi no I don't have to, even when they question me, the onus is on me whether to tell them my truth or to walk away.
Good.
Time mo brane mo mu bia abrabon na ye namu no owia yase akwanto ye nyame ne ye nam yi ye wahu siasa wo de sadwen ban na be se wotirim na ma watimi live life comfortably because Ghana the nkrofo beka o ye den people will have something to say
awo
opa koto obi sa den na wakoto o so de obi beka sa den na wugina ho obi beka se wachia. Just everything you will do, somebody will have a problem. The saint, some me true was saying, me backyard, my son, man, we are not about me. Me found who? Me found was that. Me nyaji ice water. Me walk away. Say, we are fixture and a sister said, ya feature ya. Na me ice water, na me nya coke, na me cry me walk away. Coke ni we me no but me nya cold drink bia fruit juice nya agelenti carrot de ginger na ma blend it na the ice cubes agum na the lime atua to what said the market na cocktail bar na the akwashu we wiase we na be me fa mo ho opa akodidi wa Kapinski akele opa koto the most expensive wine me fa wo ho me so ma bra bo na me bo no carrot ni ginger ma blend it na manom and na beetroot any gin oh my life is simple ma wankasa. Live your life, because at the end of the day obi akwa agro ni gu a ukwa sore ni epon a obi akwa ni fia nko na o hye wo dem mu.
Exactly.
Tisa display say a person actually say we are Joneses obra wo so ye gya kokumba no. Live your gya kokumba atade no nya bia hye.
Good.
Paboa no nya bia. Joyce me ya chiro book bi o say abrabo na wo bo no onam na wudru e man titiru me twan special location na mesha sa address na ebia na occasion na meto na mum say wa na wo ye wadwuma wa na wo sam mfifire, and this one goes to every person under the sun of my voice and under this very sun we are living obi ya semani meme nyina onam shop na shirt BS and domi bi ho you can afford. It will not break a bank. One sika na ya wodia. Said ya be ya abosume be so after doing paying bills and everything you not be bitter. Tobi say. Even if I pre-market there, na no na ho be so a. Tobi say. A lip gloss na adre kan no na ye comfortable. Na wo de nkuto e bi atwi wanim kama. Tonkuto e bi fa twi wanim. Natural na so pesa wo kwa ye natural usu be ye uti tete abina mreku a onu apaya boy na wotete ho
good
ya dia wo
so
eye ugina hwehwe mu a na waka kire wo ho saa ye okra abra okra wo mreku a okra adwoa okra sika ho beto no na meye
okra
o yesa you are free to be yourself.
Amen.
And don't enya niema untumi nyento aso. Enya niema unti because unim how long can you be acting? At a point you'll be tired.
Yes.
At a point you'll be tired. The acting and all the masking and all the rubbish we have been doing as Ghanaians, you know, I will say Ejaye. Let's stop it. Be who you are. When means no na ubedia no atobiadi eniwa one munsu wada wa count no atum wodu obi ani competition hey entare mpaboa yetibi aton $1,000 3 months down the line ya sales na about 200. The next year the stock no go so wa na about 50 ebetwam. But listen, there are certain things when you are adding value, be relevant. Said your bear at every point in time you can show up. Some of you are investing in the wrong place. Tontadia to wig, to bond straight, to one. As you tea or the bond straight, you buy a I drink $10 you could earn. But bond straight, there a beer 900, 600, wine. And so not book or junior. And ye $50 could earn you. Sister, we yare. You are talking about adding value. Be relevant. As a woman, always be relevant. Do something that will always make you stand out. Even if one Friday program now I learned one thing. The fighting spirit of that woman. He has certificate, he doesn't need it, no, even when he will need it. But at the so that anytime BB happens, he has already is prepared, like a soldier who is ready for battle. It's not waiting, but I'm preparing. Work in quietness. When people are throwing stones at you, when people are mocking, even listen, some of you, the scars, the excess and the scars now, work around it, because the end result, when he sees you 4 years, 5 years down the line, say, me ex be anywhere, and net they see some of them. I mean, almost also, but I have one person telling my husband, I contact wait dear, Minokuraya Bako pet now, so it was some meka. The husband was, I'm sorry, young man. And now he's my husband's friend. Onya me friend, onya me husband friend, because the guy was honest. Or say, me papa can say me family sense ye urabe so. Now so ka wunya abotra, urabe biribi wonimu, and so now youthful exuberance. And these days he sees me and he's like, my father said it. Me papa kai. I'm personally papa pe masem, debi anameka. So that particular person, if you na me call na who say, a jar or children and baba dear ewo Ghana, na me who be that. And I said to myself, I will marry a man like that. Ne papa so na me share prototype, the what in it. Somebody who is my ex, you know, ne papa a prototype, and I'm sure so na the what in it. Because na omufie, it was different. Therefore, some of the scars, some of you women or men are going through. Yes, it is part of your journey. Don't be ashamed to speak about it. Some of you, your teenage kids, your teenage boy, have started behaving. Some of your mistake you did. What we say, Obano, repeat it. Can we no crebi say, Chira Obano, yaw, tobuasi. If you say, Minya will be a cancer, semi chiremia. Every crank, ma 110 sa. A woman say, when you want to me ya pedie, now so come to me buasia, and can ye no send me 50-60. Now me you will be a juma. I want them and then brachia time. Come on, could be sa,
yes.
I will phone him sad yenny. Enti maami bi every kutu ai and I will patch na mempano se awufuo maami be ka kire ne se adwa de enti a mempe anwonafo asem de enti a mempe ntafo asem ne se mi si so no tani bi ete makoma menene twempre mu ode wo university ba ewi akire no na ne maami so onwade ne kuro mu ni sa de na ye me ye nti na mo se mempe ntafo asem de bi o Ghana ni nyesa the banner so they no ofa 10 year now ofa nwanya obedi na ase na ni sa ye ka access ho asemo a anso no na ne bakwadwo no tani no tenase ne ba boy no na wusuo ane niema bi ana ne ba ne tie no nti wo nsa ne maami ampene ama na nwade anwunani ba no enti wadru ni mpani fie so akwa wade anwunani sa de ne maami pe enso na kwa ni ba na no ni wo sukuu mu no ye na koma mu tofe no wo nsa wa ware nso na ni di akiri no kure eye ba akope
no kure
eye ba akope ya ka access ho asem mu bi wo ho a enya hwe se odo bia o ex ni da na di kire wo no wo kunu a wawade ni sesi wo fa wo nya hwe na you wish say wo to obu ase sa ekutwa na ababeda wo ho no sa mistake na waye no ka kire wo baba bi se ado ato obu ase obu afren wo mu sesi ka ni nsem but abrantie no wo da achi to obu ase me ka we actually no waka wo no kure ampani ampa de esi wo wabrabo no se adwoa anka wo papa kura anka nyo no na me pe no waka saa no kure no me kuro ni se bibi wo ho a me ka kire me ba meka I am not perfect. I'm not standing here to say my marriage is perfect. Me kasa me your trofo e senator klama kura wo ko yes. A corner so it's me my yehu nipa no me to me push nipa no sa to see how me abram de kwa me nyet me nimsa me nyet me ya me nimsa me nyet me na sa to bi wo kwa na person push ya just say it happen to the back to say we are na chije me so anu asamba ye bragazi also ye bedi wenum ye du wachi ono anso nimsa me nyet da bi wo ha was me feel and Lucy was me if you and all yet to why because be near down for beer, men was sign uncle if I was to walk around and hold me. No could I ever cope. So one started anfa mano. It is a feeling, it's an emotional thing, and you need to heal properly before you go to the next relationship. Because when you haven't cut the cord. Bibi wo why still hold the two of you together. And until na se mushia we yase ana se bibi ba na mukoshia wan hwe ya wan kam entimu a we shia bra dwon bi san se wo hu adagya mu danti bra dwon betimi aka bibi na kai wo have you not been there what kai wa hu ya wo maybe ana maybe otimi he how would I put this? There are some places he can touch and nobody has touched before.
Yes.
Whether sexually, whether emotionally, the person has worked with you and nobody. Sankrofo no only omo trim na anamu jaya edin. Because odi wani to adie binti. Na sad ye de bi wo kra wontimi mfa won sense so. Ti akobemu asam na me ka kire wo no. Ohwa na asam no ewo. You need time to heal and cut every tight and every cord between them. For barrier is simuntam. To wase si abantenten se nipa no run ho bribi basa de nya. Oh, when you heal bibia ni wa ebema wasan ko back because then you understand why you nipa kuno di ni jaye the enti a jaye ne ba ye the enti a we move on so that 5 years 10 years okodane ne ho back se Bill Gates kura na still na there is something because a emotional identity there's no one specific root to it. Una wunim obi wo ho a na your sexual encounters. Some of your sexual realms you've got what touch baby. Some of you they are the people who actually can arouse your they are very intimate, very deep. Me who how I me put on but me ensure one methodology for everybody, you know. My main cancer say obi wo ho a munna kura no he attach a place that nobody. He brings something in you, nobody, even Uninijay, nobody has been able to fulfill that void. And yes, that person, Obi wo honsoa, even and yet sex no kwa Obi wo he gets you. But your one Obi to say me kunu, he gets my craziness. I don't know how this man survives me. Honestly speaking, my brother prayed to make us say brakwesi. That should tell you the kind of man I'm living with. He can take everything I throw at him. I know, sir, we've come far because he gets me. When you say some of the things, maybe we'll have tantrums and the fact say, "Manya kwala dana mia na mini yente womu na mi throw tantrums." He gets me. He's the man who gets that kind of thing when he is a matured person. So when he sees me doing it, I will say. This is a face, it will go. But let me ask you, Obefa me say yire ana Obefa me say no better to me say ne ba. She say nipa kono is not mine onye berima enough to get me. Me ho be ya na homete.
No correct.
Because sometimes when we say occupational differences, so how I understand certain things and he doesn't get it. And Mishminim say a one weakness, you know. Maybe what upper hand no to am to be the trade like ya can be I dare not can ya pakra and person use because maybe professional say different thing. I was saying aside against him grown who pushing it to that level like he can continue. Obi wa low self-esteem crab it me I feel say obrosomano. And for me, and me nim about and I make one thing for everybody. Maybe no. Because I've grown with him, no, I've learned that thing from him. Make me so I can say me. The entire I think or also get him in the same. He's a very serious person. But men kwanam timan in kwale soon so ba. Or your penny ne ma side. And then the papa side or your backine or your henkain or Sankrofo no me mpanimfo emma no but men kwanam tima me kunu vulnerability ba ono ati me ka say onko ne ma me ti me ka kire msa abna onko na otimi kosi menya no hwe but it's just because I know how to minim dia meka ana obi abuafu ni buafu obi aye gigigigigigigiru men kwanam nim dia meye it was set or ya quiet here the American. And she also dear not towards me. Having said that, getting my husband craziness. Or no kwa will to be unusual. I also need to sit down and listen. He alone can make sense to when it comes to ebi amene me maame. So my catch say me maame side me na me penny. Enti ohon me di me penny fenkyem. Na edu baabi na me penny yo niema ba. Na omu ntimi control me wo ho a. It is only my husband who can say set and I set. So what you say? Enti nipa saa no sebe asem kan bibi pa na ye jaya. E be take long time and san we free me system. E was say me ma me ho kwan emma everything about him. Bibia se eba ne se me gimiye e na ama na jaya me ana me na me di bi e was say me ma me ho kwan se me ho yade because he's one of a kind. Some the sani person no next victim no me de feel void now dear jabona. I will be disappointed because guess what? The person that I might meet might not be the same. He cannot handle me. I will be disappointed. And then in end up said double silencer. My helium free back no so be disappointed. I feel ko bachi enko oba wani ma sana you be wo kwa atoye.
Correct.
Majority of us about exes, that is the crossroad we are. And some who ya dear Macofo before Frafin Pacuna Cofa and Grandes and come now, I'll be no being so occupy. Ain't enough, what died ya who giant and alcofa, we know, Uba were chins will be abba, ain't enough a mushies yam honamudimu, so now I be any. Branton and on castle will be more baba waro, yes, yani dear who no be a cop, ain't no. Obi to me abosa brand especially on ni pakona wo ya mpebie ya jai na ni do obi so okwa no hu se di pakono so no kro ho nya mresa oba back na ni pakona ware both the man and men nyina it can be nasty divorce then divorce nachi then you realize say you being stupid okay you want to go back Obekono no so a call ye no bi abehye papa no wa no so abehye no wa so mtwe enti bran ntimi nya no ana sister ntimi nya nipa na abehye no na mbom ebi wo okra na nkwala wo mo ntam to be use nkwala no like I said there is always something called bi wo ho a eno ye ntumente enti in the name of say ye ka me ba no ho asem na nse ya baba so no e no obesra na obehwe ne ba e na obeba na sister ya fa no fonfram ti akwala na ye confused or stepfather anomu ye nuanom ba ko papa ne ne nete no pani ne papa ti me ba ho ni akafufu amanadi enkwala ni ko school me free school be ba ni afa sister wasan ya krantie nkwa ma papa yare jami entwembna or wakofo obi adesi no so ni pa ko no nya ni nyaaye ni very papa ya so besan akon very papa nso efri fie wo na okoye no nso akofa girl the girl no nso nya ahu na we ebeden na yade ni wahu ye can about excess ho ahomete and you find say one of the partners have contracted certain disease. Can you imagine? Or my best spread it. But one of February from outside aba. Some of four into more. You can't access once. You can't access once. I know say be sure say you can't say excellent crop one anticipate say you babe that is me, that's my teachings. I look beyond the surface until I hope say somebody is getting something. I don't know, but I'm trusting God say this program people are getting something out of this.
People
are getting something
It's very useful, and I purposefully chose you to talk about this issue. I did it for a reason. I knew that
you did a very good job anyway.
I knew that you won't just talk about it as in it is important, it's serious because soul ties. Everybody you sleep with, there's a spiritual bond between fine. And that is where a lot of people think say
soul ties we'll find time and do soul tie on its own. But I think I said it in a flash. Now make about so tight no make kind of flash, but ebia obi wo ho a onye Kristo ni ana or you Buddha or you be enti ye ka so tie a onti ase enti I will elaborate it a little bit here Like I said, so when you be there, there has been an exchange, and the fluids, which is mojana ediafranintino, be koso, both physical and spiritual aspects of the relationship. So me can say, sa the bino ekoswa, undi ni pani jaya. There is a lot of bargaining spiritually and physically must go on. A lot of things must go on to break that thing. And untina etwa say, osa wo ho yare and sana ti ya kan yare sano, and yet physical alone, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because every home that somebody comes from, there is something that back to me be what it didn't panichi. Na said to me, you know, whether it's more thing, it's more you and I don't know. It me can say, one will call moja apam no. My men can be binchro. Apam be a more thing, but ya di moja yeno, a more thing. This is very spiritual. Apam covenants. Covenant, no matter whether water, whatever, but the blood covenant, because blood is life. And moja apam and more thing, and it takes time. Once I'm talking about this soul time, anybody who is spiritual knows what I'm talking about. And to make us say, don't look at the physical aspect of it, and not only the emotional aspect of it. Spiritual one is the most difficult one, because you need to know what you are dealing with.
Okay.
Mokai say na ye bedroom mysteries no. Me can say answer na do obi be ba personal and now baby I would done. And was say you need to know the person spiritually. You have to know. Some of us are married to people and spiritually we still don't know. Dear to me edu womochi. When wahu uni obi kwa akon na unim na kadia omre.
Okay.
Na mom uni bibi di aprapre na unim na kadia. It means that you have already lost the battle before it even begins.
Yes.
Enti odofo obi nka se bribi mra na mom entwe ma bribi ne ma ansa na wakope na kadia na ne na ade na di wuso dada. Ti yaka about soul ties in. Enyam na me be kire o se de twom pnafa. Na mom ye nipa. Ment na ha nka se it is not easy somebody who is in his 30s okope kunu se nipa kone ba me be ka kire de say o wan koye me ho ade a obra wo anwu so nya virgin. It is not possible. Na mo ekoba ne say e wo se enaba mu a take your time to find out. Nipa no or your fine boy do so wan hwe ya the physical attribute be ma o ho apre won tam say e wo se o ka wa no hwe ansa na the necessary thing that needs to be done no why. But yes, start me can say we say the patron boas. Even normal friendship okra no say ubenya friendship a onyonko a my MC yes our program that know the person spiritually. Even just a mere friend. Because unim to me a edini panachi.
No correct.
Unim a honhoma eni nipa ni dia prapre.
Yes.
Unim abusua nkonwa ana to me ku a edi won wachi.
No correct.
Enti se wo wosa we mu nyina e wo wonsam a odofo eboa wo ankasa. E ma wo hu what you are dealing with. E ma wo hu how to even handle yourself. Se wonim sa ade na too many nim na so nim na ade ne sha ase se ekeka no ho a unim. Enti ma wo na kade ne ntam na break up kora ma suban bi ene ne yobi ga ne ho adi na unim se awieye no won efie bi wo hokora ye nware wo mu
no correct.
Bia start me ka se efie bi obi wo ho a wo ware na ubon se usika sam akofom. This one goes to one nkonwa ewo mu fie se nipa kono odi ade ni kunu ukunu ne ma ne papa ofri ahemfie ana wo oba no unim sam asifri ahemfie a etobu wo hwa ya na nchekere wate se sika sam koso e depende akonwa no ne pe efie bi wo ho a na omunim na kade enti no omo ye ho niema a omo de asika timitena won nsem na sa wode beye bribi papa pa ne de ntubo nse won wa wote saa no na asefo no ne hwanfo no won wa togbe mana sa nkrofo ma no sika no onimade or bookworm or a bookworm, but even as to social life and your papa. Yan chano said ye or penny pa said baby almost free no ya chano say and yini penny one need one near my yanon to or know what to say the crana or new mutidi. Tinesa no se bribi kwaso wo fie ho na onye wunia who symptoms and terms say there if you say so even when you are praying you know how to tackle the thing mom baby make kakono if you be wo kwa man no aye come fine boy no so for but they are very unstable to me edi won so ewo won fie ana kura wo free bo no won timi nware wo ye irresponsible or mo responsible called they are commitment phobic. They don't like long term commitment. Where the make kuro bia ba o san kranfo obetimi no wa twempena but awade en hyeda nya won priority obetimi no ene wa wo be enan yensa onye ho ade hwen tekel no say wo so okoye I just said the wabeji nyamiedi na wade ne ho anane maame amana de ne ho afiri saade ni mu ana generation bi rise up agi ne kwan firi niema bi ase but enye obia na befa ne ho adi enti no oni ni paneti na wonim tumi a eye adwuma ewo ne fie ana wa ye background check kakra woni ochini ete obi oya chimini oya mansu chini everything have to be argumentative. They always want to have their way woni netia na wonim na kadia on time and argue because small argument can break up. O wadi amunania one who efo ana togbe a oya bogaga omo ntan to kwan enti won mabi to kwan na ubehia no akwanto mu a bompa ye se woni ne ntewa was ye se menkyira buru kyira biem samwadu abrabon madu se eno nko atimi gu awade anunafo ntan na akwanto mu ncha emu ba akwanto mu enti ubetimi na bobradu bread all of a sudden I'm packing off I'm going Togbene yi mama vifwo bia ni wo ya boga enti ubehia bia na sukuu samadoso enu pokro behia na ade na bibi chintu akwanto ma obewade na e wo se wototo wo niema because me bi ba obeka say I want to go home ubehia not na e wo akwanto mu not na bia ni hwa ono so taye boga ba kakra na epe akwantu no ope adwumaden enti ono betina na wonno obi a wo bi ode yefo ope adwuma enche na ho afron because of say ordinary dey na wo mo ho so no correct enti that is their line of conversation be yele na yakwadofo sa na o ma de yote so what you say enti ne sa no wo say o start complaining because all the time wo fa na ma to one man no womu ye adwumaden ye de womu ye kuya ene saa niema no ya ka to na tum oba de enti obi a oye pepeni ayi tafo ne pepefo obeti ya adwuma be 9 yensa onchi break saa nipa no wan fa break antoto so wan hwe ye obeka se omikro ne ye kwadwofo meyire na bi said yo ye adwumaden saa na opesa so enti saa wahu nhutumi a you have an upper hand so that before you become an ex now what answer now bedroom some pempens when they be a white yet there was some nyina still abusia bi wo ho a was so what if ye I mean be na me church was sister adwa odo a platform so say abusia bi wo ho a o wade said den ya je so be wade obi oye ne kuro mu ni ana obi oye odehye wo kuro no so oya ne dan tubetini na bobra ne se dan obi ti say akanfo asantefo edi ade agbefo entafo anase mpepefo se adidie ewo ne fie a kia ne ken ewo se oware ewo the krom enti oye other tribe na o ware na e just so man pa ebo mu ye den anani pa ko no hu nyame because the likelihood say Bribi will make you be disqualified even though you are perfect. There's nothing wrong with you and you won't wire bonnet one year she but they to me a di won so and the yes adian or therefore yeah kika san ye me and now me guswa me king and son will buy your ex no because when you just say 1 year boni bia na nipa no all of a sudden make kika san ye me ya me kan ye. It is no fault of yours. It can break a marriage. It can break an heartache because bibi wo mu amu se ekita mu amusi na all of a sudden nipa ne se me jam enti wan kan hye mu da nya boni bi a waye enya hwe ya waye no me kan bebre wo ho a one ne kunu ti America kama ye tua ye mortgage hwe ye ma be ma na se me kotena Ghana ni mutena no me ana me kan ma se be ma obetena se 3 years a won ko kwan so no na sebe kwadwodo nko no ewu kwadwoto na ngu ye nko ade a sister I am sorry Owiakete brana wakotena mu no wontimi ntena mu forever. Onso America ya wuti wanya holidays afia ya 6 weeks pe. Nti uda na ho obedi oba afoforo wadi baba won so no. Na ni kuro mu ni ba na wadi no. Afa sister wokọ ekọ mamba betrayer nti ya wudie wo mu because oti ya wo mu. Sister, sa wadie ne gua which is no fault of yours. Anabra sa wadie ne egua. Enye wo no waye bone. Na mmom ye homework aya nye ni yie ti se nyema bi sei etimi maneba ubeye x while you have not planned for it next year esan say so time mojafra bi akoso ya nsheda circumstances any nkonwasami ni spiritual things ye akoso ya me ni wo mienu ye ni amma ye hoso no enti ye jai die now so esan say connection bi wo ye ntem bribi wo ho a koso kan ye bom ye hia enye bribi na course a enye bribi na course a mi wo hey mi wo boyfriend ba ko bi a mi a me jitu mu se wan hwe ye na uja me ne hyede mu a mente asem pa ade be che na me nya no so matofom se nipa no abram reku a mempo me ho modern se me me ba bi yo no kura ye ba ko pe eno de e ya adwene mu mi a me hu se ekwan ye fa so a ye ntamote ye nye bone kwan so ne mpompon so ba bia sese wakwa akoduru onyi ye so aye fan man mi kunu ho ofede na so mi a me so me ho sha ye jai mi ni mi enu wo dem a bone beba enti me inventa ye no kura media ma me ho sa de no ye adwene mu tie ene nyamesuru a wo pesuru ana bribia e hye wo moral so ene ma wo ntimi nya
self discipline yeah I am with the past
so eno de enya abofo ne ba be ya ama wo
yeah
sa adwuma ne de ye wasede and whether you like it or not there come a time in a person's life you come across such thing
yes
enti bowo humodin
yes
bowo humodin because the woman say bribi akoso e na bi etwa mu enti omre to actually turn you on
no correct
di wo sa no kure ne say asumasi am ne twempnen oh ye ja me ne mienu a ya nante pen said ye na yesusu ane ye pay ho ye kogya ye ho si janhye so a na ya san ba osikofie no asan bejaw no asan bejaw ni nyina abram reku ama ye bida sa nipa no me nkwala abremu empna atwe memories bi wo ho a ya build mikru ni hu idea me ni nipa na nante monche monka bi mu a enema bi a childhood sweetheart one hwe ni yia because they have found memories. They have found memories. That memory wo ho a Samuel Sembun butterfly nonsense no
and ka
one hwe ni yia
boyfriend
Saba say ya dom nyame ya mbemu a Ubehu say wa won kwala fine girl you are building a beautiful family but one silly mistake me kwa Ghana aba no akohia nipa no e wo airport onu nsufire wa hia wo skipo wo hwe said e bra yin so atena broche na ne kala ya ba na hwan ya when do Ghana na mo yo mo ho fomfra mo that's right
sister oniema miensa number 1 ni say Emma Bebre would attest to what you just said.
Sika Jiu 2.
And near mommy and Sam, I say the first thing I wanted to say was that relationship, a multitude. When you break up with the first guy that you dated, relationship, particular first guy, for a lot of women, break you virginity, and I say will be quite founder, and I see a 2 months. I don't know, but there's something that makes him special and different to for a lot of women. Our first relationship, our first boyfriend now with Nyayen. So our boyfriend now free so say dear, I've arrived. Me share ni pay. Me nenwa na ekwa woman. If you don't happen to marry that person, that's a child, you marry somebody else or you move on with life. The probability of going back to that thing, if you don't do a near my sister will miracle, I what can say will be a what touchy or baby be will be intimate touchy or horse particular spot, whether it is intimately, emotionally, whatever. One show me. Na se jaya mujaya na nye ya obisu na mudi jaya be a separation be na bae what to kwan on won't mean kobi and then nam so ma mujaya ni ade no one show me ya. The one must have full stop, no, sister. Oh, a be patria kotom without you even thinking.
Not to waste.
Who quite crowd fast? So we yes, I did. That was the first point, and I'm person me make it. The second point, and so they say, me bet na Calgary, hey, with the last couple of months, me nya dan phobia. Or non so ye soja basse a jausu and myself. Entino na or can't send be chile me say or no. So I know Enantina so new Jaya and no. He'll never call you again. He never text you again. And he cancer, and I didn't understand. Said, Anna Papa Benny, what is all this? Also, no, mommy. Many wet Jaya, many what's in the edding como. Ya can't sell no means so near me power on in Yamempe. Also, account de. And we've come to a decision that what you want and what I want, and so we can't continue into Yenyai. So one party will be hurt because one person will die, but other party ne be on nyantin. Secondly, no, woo kono kwan be as we nipa ubekwa obi foforo. So if he carries on entertaining you, no after 2 years, na sister Omeku our ex-boyfriend be enti eja uso anu enti bibi ekoye de. It's there na ekoso. It is Scotland to say ya. A burden wet me enya clear mind no kwa concentrate wo oni eja usu awadia ote hu eno nti no wani wo jaya wo delete your number or block you. Wani wo Facebook or be delete your page. He doesn't want to know anything.
That's it.
About to progress. A progress you need one pebium. It is asking me okay. It took me okay, that's what he meant. It made sense to me to understand why. Yes, sir. The third thing I wanted to say, and it's an advice I'm a person of the man be say a lot of women have lost good men, and a lot of men have lost good women. Because abra no crowd when who so the reason why I'm saying that, and it's a case be the whole issue is this: say, Papa no tia bruchiri, and na ukofie. Well, tina bruchia bra onyame hunu mobo. Say finally when yan krata, and ukofie. No, and sister be started didn't come up and fear me and son after 13 years. No, to me, abe coffee and tea and fan said social media is one or mushia and then your moody didn't come on. Or Matthew Muhase, Brown on social media, when the sister didn't come on, baby, an sister now who chile will be answer Brown. And who could dim financially power, boy sister no, I heard the school near dear. For Koye, what your sick or your sister in one dear. Wobe free Ghana, cranem se no aboba kwashim, sister yawo, or more. But Brown also so na fe no aba back. That's one also better to the near nenka, can ne kwan mu ankofa sister eba. But sister no nyedwuma, but if ye. Enti Brown sika kakra obenya bia ono de beat ya dan ka wa ha de beat ya mortgage de beat ya bibia bi. nso akwantuo ne mu nso so no nkratasemi a Ghanafoɔ mmemme sɛ wokɔfa obi na ane ne yɛ na afei bi akɔware broni bi ama ba bi kora akɔbam nti bibi saa nso happen nti ɔte kuro no so nso so no wɔ ba a wɔne ne ti a wɔne ne struggle akwadaa ne maame ne nso kora wafiri mu nti ɔno ɛna ɔno ko ayɛ responsible a ɛgya papa a wɔtete baba ya wɔhwɛ ne baba okay ɛna sister nso so wɔ fie a sɛ ɔno no nso so nkɔmɔ aware anke ba sister ne mo ne homode mfie num nie sister yi nya adwuma bɛɛma na kan sɛ maame wopɛ sɛ mekɔfa wo ba ɛneɛ na boa me wo nso yɛ biribi wɔ hɔ sɛneɛ ɛbɛyɛ anka sika me de ma ne wa me yɛ bɛyɛ a wɔwɔ fie yi na anka me nso metimi de asie sɛneɛ ɛbɛyɛ a mɛyɛ ntotoyɛ na maba abɛfa wo sister yɛ anyɛ brɛ yi nso se wabrɛ ya kan bra ne se wagyae wɔn pɛ biem se wanya obi a wɔne ne ti kuro baako so a wɔhwɛ a sister no betimi aboa no na ɔmo aboaboa ɔmo ho no wakɔ n'anim because sister no ɔne ne wɔ fie ne nti no wɔntimi nkɔ n'anim sister yi se wɔn te aseɛ and other issues nso so amati about me ka sister deɛ but mmarima bi nso wɔ hɔ a it's the same thing na we so deɛ we say sister ya ehia wa ne family we me de ye den mempe wo akwa akɔfa ne sika wo fie no waware na beto ho so efe be kakra no ebeye kakra no sister na ofri se wanya hwe na won so muma wa wanfo na anya hwe no na nyame de na ba besi baabi sika fie na wo koye no sister na nka wo nhya da mpe but akoye sa nti ade ni nyina akoye bimsi basa. So now what do? Me come me pese utu a man nyina fu say don't even allow the situation to get into an exposition. One me hwere wa de papa bi. Na fe wa ba be so say x no akwa obi foforo a wonim se wo mpe no. Na de na be chobi abetena wo fie because wonim se chobi na wo fie no. Your heart is not there. Ukuma da so di x na wa nkasa wa momodi an wa lose no so. Enu nti na woniema nyina ye basa enu na me pese as you're giving advice I want you to hit on that.
The woman say, like I said, before every relationship will start, you must know what you want. And it's just that people don't heal and then they go in for the next available thing. Because Brian said me are walking. I'm believing or I'm in GD what makes you think say when you're broaching ni obema ni sika bosumi bia no be adwuma and me po obi ne natena wo say me po obi o ye adwuma me say me what standard of the kind of woman I want to marry. I believe that living in a brochure there's a lot of women who could afford for you or anka ubenya won one say to appentin when you be we brochure wa. Are you saying sena obimu you say adwuma nko na oni sister yi gya na emma mu abrochira wo mu ye adwuma na emma bebre pade afo bebre pade obesi ne niam anu aduane ama no hwan afa obehu say obi wo hwa ne companionship kura anye de onim how to even relate to a papa from so no mu aduane no wa enim how to service a man no untime nhyada ne ntina ho ni nkomo. It is very imperative. People will actually know people that they want to live with them out of sex. Know exactly the role they are going to play in their life. That is the second thing. The third thing is the compatibility, whether the two of you, Bible says, how can two work together unless they agreed? So everything that I want to do with the person I want to call my spouse and to call my future husband or wife, it must agree to the things I want in life. I'm not saying you get it 100%. There are other things you cannot compromise.
Yes.
One of the things I find as I walk with God and as I start doing what I'm doing as a counselor, it is only banana will udia banana, you get banana. Cassava, it is only human beings who wants to marry unbeliever and then end up want the person to behave like a believer. Wakwa wari obia enye wo prototype nya no na wo pe. what makes you think say okoye I do we are bakon ba besesa say ye kofo bi aba besesa no? It doesn't work like that. No kura ba kope. And because we don't actually take our time to know people out of sex, you know, we might even see red flags, but it's just because we have compromised that with our bodies, you know. Enti emawo eshada hata wani on the red flags in the name of say ehua puti. Odofo dia make catch we men kasa me perfect. Say nim die ye na me kitai. Sanka bia 30 years ago me was nim die na. Ebia baby am pompons one baby am medri. I might have gone further than that.
Correct.
And unti shall can say, me menya ni sente was me mo bi beton. Debbie. But I thank God, say even without a po, and yet dear me cry my somu ye because I know how to redeem the time. Yes, unyani pan 100%, totally you're less than nothing. Watch on. But there are some certain things you cannot compromise. Okay. One is your faith. Two is the type of exactly the person you want to live with. Say ebia, open bar or what corporate world. I say out of a hunching to work of obi or illiterate. It doesn't work. Because let me tell you, say obi or corporate world now pa. Stick to it. Because listen, respect our relationship. You cannot even have normal conversation because nipakono understanding anybody would one ever form. One of the things that atom bebre wako school or your cratchet, wako school or your grabba or Quebri girls or call Wesley one sa. The way a system made you raise your noses beneath people who didn't go to that name schools. And ti oba went to number who said Obia born a homoting or to Ghana. We are Juma Bank, Bugger Biaba will be Unisika. And now when a bugger be cross our path at our airport, Brand saw or you find well so the perfume you good. And a market can't see any papa no one a guy on a car. And now you are bank into that kind of spec. Then only the panel instead of better wase. I should shine the background and who nipa the type of person he is, you know. Oh my car and fancy near man on the surface of the whole thing that down. And now wrong. You did more wow shall so age in ya wet yam. Prof, why what the Indian also can do. And now brand and the oba brooch and what a shock at all. Oba brooch and I won't say brand as all sign for secondary school certificate grow be. Also now aqua Wesley girls in infancy pemini you want cry the king and one and Tibran Aquafan who raise you knows one so this died or no way. And yeah, Juma, Mrs. Uncle of one would you almost see us mini fratam phone. Yeah, current news, no, also the Namobasa. Yeah, can't about COVID, no, so the number, no, apart from the cleaning, no, we are doing anything to you. Wow, you can't even have a constructive conversation with the person. And sometimes it is really embarrassing. So, Mrs. Ankrof, who didn't see you was mini. Who didn't time at school classmate for about person a behunchuno. Oh, who know bow honum now when you was the omu behavior, no, their bush act, no, a big year be what a good hoofy. This is a classic example of maniati, a idea for Mikowadi be a Ghana, a section be when it trim and can a young Crawford say, will be Ghana and a question man or Ghana, and idea you do. Because on Yejuma, he depends on men to live. And what even tells you, say, Sani Pana 1 year, Juma, who did Jahua, and I want you about will be, can I come here? Men to her, but me assure some makers, he can't be some makers also better to say, and Bracono might think, said Debbie, is because I know my craft. Yes, so the kind of one, Yabaka said, oh, it's a Bracono show video, but for say, we cry a discussion. There been a see man, so we know what women can do, sister. No crano no. Me ba social media one of the things no. Asam no said ya me kano no. Obi ti make asa we dia me kuku amu asam no akoyi ya me nimu. Me asam na me kano. Say ya wokura na ebi kura minim di akoso wo wabrabo, but it's just that I know my craft. It's just that I have a whole lot of experience. People don't know. I have a whole lot of things. I've canceled a lot of. I know things. Me nyamenu. My catcher must say, "Enye book munyansa kwa." Some people are born counselors. Some of them we are called into it. Me enya adi amiko shia ABC. But I know so interested. I will not polish my craft. And you know, when I have a balanced life, when I stand and I'm talking, my wisdom, no, that is where it comes from. Even though I'm been naturally endowed with it, I have also polished my craft. You may can't be you might think I know when the end is. Before you think, I thought. And I'm not biased. I'm not somebody who is looking at something in a one-way line. No. They be one of the arguments I used to have with my husband. And argument, but on what to make us a woman, so you're correct. Will be a conversation today. I want to go this way. Even though say I know, say, but when said the Becca in ABC. It might take time, but the end result will end there. Because before they think, I have think outside the box, thinking of other ways that think. Just idea we see, meaning say I'm a man say baso be video beka. And Bibia say ba so fufuro ni mu omo kana listen. Papa wa Germany na Satan feel that you my kra say. Nkomo bi na na America say there be HIV ayifo no. De owa hodin say no. Ebia nipa no ne die no wo bi. They both are taking the drugs to save themselves.
Retroviral drugs. Yes.
Man come and be because stigma I want na man can but me I know.
Yes.
A lot of people are shocked because of this revelation came out that he's saying 90% of the people he sleeps with. So
yes.
Me, it is not news to me.
I
am not shocked. Because the girl is not stupid. Talk alone to be having kids within it.
Yes. Yes. And she's quite learned. She's quite learned.
Yes.
She's not
your brand ambassador. So almost said that training, for Joyce, I had an encounter with her when Danida. Those days.
That's a
2000. Yeah. 1998 was a 2000. That's my first time having an encounter with him, and it's because Danida was sponsoring some program beyond the bar exchange program. To just imagine, he was really informed. He was good. He was young, energetic. He speak to the schools, and now because of no wako school, not all the time, or Brandon, that was the only thing he got from Adiano, So what you say? Me my shock. Sister Aisha, me my shock. Because na minimum say 1 hour year yes anema. Minimum be what quality of life because both the people no. And yes say obi ni obi omo ware po no a virgin. The two of them were virgins. By so happen say na ba ku obi. Na no ye young doctors CB Wakolibu into out of Najumani Mune money nyai. Those times, 80s ni mono. Say okofa na because no ni panash shower there. Those times na ye test and san ya ko ware. Omo ware we and san omo who say omo nyebi. But they are married and they were Christians. And they decide to stick to each other because both of them were virgins. They didn't even know where it was. It was later on they trace and they know, say, BBC and the buy. And may I know. And that couple are still alive. They are strong. And may not mean sad the buy. Well, at the subconscious of my mind, I was saying, say, the man will be bold to be sleeping with somebody who has been branded that he had AIDS. What's a baby American?
What will make somebody do that? Yeah.
And kika sani mani me. Obeani wa in a town for that. Obia ni wa aware na tanfo da. Enti bribi ne ba ansa na obi bedo obi no. Na ewo de wahu no. Ne sa yo munti no. Bribi wo nipa ne ho a mepe. Makoma hu nipa na na ebo pripri ne sa ne ma ni nyina. Control ho because akoma na ye wo ne da. Eya wo dia control no. Kanisha kakra. Sa ni pedua wu jana so no de opewu. Before you think that the pedua, this your flesh want something else. To control no. Adia no so ni pedua no na what your kra ni mu. And to control no. Now you homework diligently. Ask the person, dear na wo pe. Dear nti na wo pesa wo ba mabrabo mu. Clutch dear na wo pe.
Good.
And production na ye be channel. Wo aim ne saying, wo target ne saying, say na pesa ekono. Bisa sa niema no. Osma basa me no ba betena. Wo kwa ye homework. Both spiritually, physically. Erade yini pe ya waba mabrabo mu kire me. Ma ho kwan ya ne ho mu adadie na nyame nyine nkire wo. Ya ne ho mu adadie fa ne kwa nyame animu na nyame nkire wo se ni pe sei no te we ni na kade we ni sei yes homework no eno nya madwuma. It is a sorika about abstinence. E was say wo moto wo bu ase kire mabunu no se sa niema we nti insunsanso we nti to bu ase ti wo ho free nipa no yanka say na mom no one ne nante you sex out of it, have a quality relationship with the person, so that even for me, for instance, as of now, I'm not anticipating say be a mikunu be wu ana mikunu so, but we can even talk about death, because whether we like it or not, one of us will die. Ask yourself, how many couples would like to talk about death? No. Be a social work. I was some I know say it's very uncomfortable, but once in a while I tell my husband, one of us can lose it. In case it's when you're dementia, the other year person me yamau. On your social work, into dementia, you give me so dementia near me deba. China yes so say. Sako ban or therefore may can we actually say know the person spiritually, physically, and son what can I do? Because one yes, Jumani yet ding. Because a bit some person will have a conversation, you know, there will be some uncomfortable terrain severe. Because man can want some, and I just have a paid year, I can want some disease or tone of was and my rabbani moon, Juma and son or Kawarano. Yeah, you know, and can you no be new? So what you say? Now, mom, when I cast away internet so. The way me fe one and two or your kama or chin and him obi on your juma what to make up umisa who say when you scan away. Said no shares your internet no so internet in so yanten koy e buso what makes you think another burger will not come. After all, untimen ko show into your castle person see that get them obesi or therefore make come way at what you na ansa no bi aba be ye x no what obu ase. Sesani ndiye bebre nyaya. Mechidi se ka apetwe ne ho pa ansa na wa bro ho kura mu bi ansa na wa be ye x. Because my yemi homework diligent. I'm not saying say obi one ebi wo ho you do everything under the sun, like I said. Ebi wo ho be hintayen. Now so anka we can break a lot of heartaches. A lot of say ya moa ye ho e man shada en mapra kotom sa nonsense ni nyina anka so betwa. The onus is on you. You knew what you are putting your head into. You knew who you are dealing with. You knew what you get yourself into. So what you say? And no eba. What a shock no enye bebre sa. And I think so. Mejaya mobia beya me ex because unim what you can carry. What way yashe? Wash and pants and some abeka say unini panejano. Na a drew extreme end. Or therefore, when barriers seeing now the tutuna kwemwa, it will save you from a lot of inconveniences. A do babejina baby. I feel now ubeye neurology and son why your psychological side of it, why your emotional part of it, one is save you from all this at age. Just imagine, but what is the money? and I'm a wadi togbe ntina brochire nche enti bibi wo hwe wasa me ya me ye ntem se wasa me ye suku bi na me ko because I ban se togbe all of a sudden se okọ Ghana enya fe na I'll be found wanting na mom mesumi kita certificate togbe se okọ akọpe minister di mesumi nya hierarchy adwuma bi aye enti me kotena Ghana. I am living a comfortable life. I might have got British passport for my kids or ourselves, but yes still a lot of people do not prepare. Until all of a sudden, you find yourself in a whole beer. Why won't me free munko? Because we're jawka. We just all of a sudden, okashi ya papa so there be if you come here, friend. Nema make crocra say your monte. Into no answer that be a phone house ye, no, I can be a good and Chiana winning into a serious conversation. That cost where we a year bank or 1 minute to crowd. Why wouldn't the many in Titan you drew on market cans and many go and so diet say and the man for men peg on what you what dear Nassimi woo now on what emia menya messes at the end of the coso send on we just an in our wine yet. What she ano according to my I've been so betting our in papa who say Kenny every Musema what in my nephew bush of Debbie. You cannot own the person of your do one yena bribisia and I'll be minimum beer. Onu obiti akwantuom omo twempre mu ode omo wo bear me nsa ana uraba no ewuye no friends my life ho baby ye mane ye funu no ayefro after paying about 12,000 pounds from here edi funu akọ Ghana akọma won no omo sa mane ni funu ya ayefro dondo ansa na bushia na epne ama yesie no. What kind of sad culture is this? But if you have known ya mani ye kuna no upewu mpe because one na wo omomoja wo ho ya mani ye ne people we sa ade we obi anim because e ba news ni oya na ifro ansana omoji omonkwase ebuo sika ansana na so one ne ti akwantuo mu no bra 2 years 3 years bas ne aduane no a enne ye besi woni ama unti na ka se wani obi de hia na abo ne todwe enya sa o enya sa sister bas kakra nti uti bra yi so bra yi kura won shada mpe won cheke wo sa na so wo si kumase dan ya wani bra de nti wo pese obi behind dan na obi twa bas ma na do sika hye wo ho na akosi kumase dan ne nkran dan maywa ni bebre abrantia no wo mpe no na emomo te abrantia no so wo aburochi obi
Asemu. Asempa. Sister, o minim sa otimenka but we freeze o yente wonka bi.
Sorry, motimenka.
Fe de wa back. Yes, mete wonka.
Wani brade na pese osi kumase dan. Na uti abrochire na woni apremu afo na di agoro nti. Chichi na etwan. O pese woni na asei so ono nkonwa yire ne ye pa ama ne ma ne kurasi obi asiwa. E woni kuromu ama no. Enti woni ne betwe mpre mu oden se den na ase nware woda edan ka ne de obetwi ama na wo po obi aye ne ama ne de ka wasi wo nsaso ama waka se me ye meses wan ahwanti bebiri atoto anka wa ahye wo mokwa ayi a no mu de omachi na ase ti ye tedwa ofrantoma sama ebebe yi o hye la course na sister Kua tinsi so sister Kua wonim se bra no nye ho ade to mokwa asore nche no mogya asore we ye hu omoto so omonya awarefo a me obi na de na yire ne ni kunu ntokwa aba manim minim so omo ya awarefo kita nkwala amiensa na asemu aba na meka kire bras ne se bra fo ani to man wo semme e da me nware lu awo na me na wo sister yi so esuma wo de ba your sister 14 years ni amne papa ya china sem de sem se de o ka kire me na me papa ya cho se 14 years bi bra consider matina che also I am penatria na yetwe me say me ware na nka me ware no me ka kire me se me mpe no eh bra meka bia was sister we say say my sister you sword better manim o say wedding engagement ring eti me no along go bia num see a friend me sister so me si yan so ya friend bi asemi bi na me ka kire mu ye Ghana fo ti bebre atoto nka wa hye my boo wan kenken kwa sam mask na mudi ahyehyehye monim in the name of bebre nso ha na atotonton ka wa na ma be ma no enhye dan ka so wo pawuo wa na wakoto wedding gown awade wedding e ko so nyina wo na abo ho ka nyina bra no nka so wo pe wo na wo pa awade Odofo, you care about exes. For how long can you mask it? For how long will you say the thing is not there? You are forcing it to be there. Baby, what the years is in it? Yes, if you are wild to Muslim, so baby, I say ostrich, no. When you pass out what you never now, so a Tom mortgage and the brebre, Ujana, Mino, on the betray child support, and why to no swan will be able to child support. So, Brown sister, we're down in advance. And my baby Rebecca no could answer no Rebecca say, we are my ex, no, where Jow about 3 months when it's into month now or mouth or 2 3 you want no where Jow would have. Say, my Becca no could answer no Barberton and no say it is over, no Jow when it's much. I do a bear man, one edge out on the quantity because I was so sorry. Or ban to both or the whole vinting, my baby, yes, sir. Where Jow would trimu da. Answer no wakasa me mpewubium no ja wache wona won read the science in here. It is you who has not read the science o ma yenkasa no kura ne nkyerɛkyerɛ ye ho ye just say beboa ye
Sister Opon na in Shirabosia odigu ya so dey too many mama too dey wa pon ye
abusiafo aha enam de mo besi na so na me ka no ansa na I don't know, but I have the feeling say everybody might be dealing with some ex. Ebi I nana ma bow chembi so. Makabri be wild say asemi sister e kan ye de mi amidi ho film. Especially so tight one kwesi console gina kwantia. Unim akabi a kire say mi amiti he nye nyame a wo ye basa yi adom nyame a oba wrefie etuni petrim. Emma nipa eni so being content of what you have and can me to me atom enti me nyi me hu free mu saa de ni de bia me bo ho ban because I am conscious and I'm very intentional enti like Sika was saying uyo obi a wa to mu say oya mre kotrodwo mu nyamre saa hu bra adwon wa ko ye ntimi nsi so bra adwon wa ye fine boy lo so mesraw you need help. You need help. The idea we need the help and say, it was so man who kwan. Talk to somebody. There is a reason why he's an ex. Be by or your ex. But when in kawa minimum, penufo say, o junso bu fa akwa and the poor furu. And unti, ma when in kawa minimum. Mama dear mua dino, woman nim cop. Dear a crowd now was so born, but wajene ho buying. But wakumei and so ho buying. I feel my motie and the near man at the near my papa beba wajene. Oh, I do value. You not be looking at something which was destroyed 5 years ago.
Amen.
Ya wa Bible wa wana se ya menam na basa so juria. Empre won kasa wo kwa kochwa so wasi. There are some things it didn't work 5 years time, 10 years time, you think you can still work. Don't bother yourself. Because there were when you the doors. You move a bray, you and you are still asking God. And I'm wondering, your hands are full, so where should you put it? You are still taxing your ex, and you say you need a partner. How when anyone has a partner, no, but no, Bob Abijana. Frasia ya wadwene ho adwuma manyamema too many wanting ya uhuna you will not succumb to the devices of the enemy eyadin mentina ha enwa menum nka entina mdi kan explaining whatever that might be going on enye easy odo ho ahomete eyodo no betime the mulch any ye friend saying you take away banku ne tilapia arrow draw so say ya mulch Indomie right now Indomie take away papaya keke papaya restaurant time fried rice yeah and share the mass production here nya papa one share yeah what dog one homete e bet to me am obi dia raw draws McDonald's Costa Costa coffee kakra bi, winter bi kakra bi, awowo mu kakra bi a wow ho yo no men kakra bra yi top wan hwe yie na oto odo kotina Costa wo se hwan ene ayi fo ni we eto ayi coffee, cup of coffee ema wan hwe yie a the bekoso wo wadwene wani beba ho so no na wo da ne mpa so a wafa ofomfram winter time bia a wo kakra don kakra the yansa brand voice I sexy kakra na wo so nim nsan kakra no ma brotrefo ma a mo ni whiskey ne nsa no mi wonom kakra wo kwa ayi a unya ayi Guinness 2 bottles bi nom ya mutirim ya wo dede eja wo sibesie na mutirim ya mo memre wani beba ho so na bra na fa ofomfram mo ma yenhwe yie. I pray and I trust God that and I say ho yare kama.
Yes.
Ibo tu fo nyankropon pa yese.
Yes.
Ya ka wa ha nyina. Say ebia you are struggling with your feelings. There is help. There is help. There is help. You can come into my inbox or go to Sike's inbox or the woman said, "Me near that ye be bring to us now, but the man getting change. Never no coca 98 in common one. Me near that yes, sir. I can spare you 15 minutes, 10 minutes of my time. Anything apart from that, and no dear, you need to pay for my services because me name be bring me jai bribi a me ye at the basumuwa. And until me say mon support in pages no. Mum said the beya. And yes, sir, na bibi a me and me jai. Come also me kodi pa na fe na wode wa de asem said the onya broken heart afe na mbe na sim broken heart. Some of you about social media men can't to me but me gidi say I have stood the test of time.
Yes,
me nim bebre wo hwa o ma waresem afisem abanyen wan kasa niam bi ekoso wo wadwene mu ana niam bi a yan found to 2 years initially. Those who have been raped for all those people, I do it for free. At least for the past 6 to 7 years, 8 years, I've done it for free. Me the radio dear Bekahua, almost about 13, 14 years. I have paid my due. My son Ghana mine in my own small corner. It is about time I reap the fruit of my labor. Yes. I need to add value. I will say me dear the customers. The year conferences, me top apps, and I'm there me program no, and so no Ghana will be supporting apart from Sister Aisha. They be a meka many sono, and say I did more support here. I will continue giving freely, but like I said, I will say all the time, me upgrade. Once I'm upgraded, I'm adding value. No me tuyaka. It cost me money, and until people support, I cannot give for it freely anymore. Like I said, first 10-15 minutes of my time. You need a short counsel, I'll give it to you. But some of you, your problems need time. And you be a date that but continue ABR sections in between there. You need to pay for my services. Reasonable, I will not charge you that much, but I will help. Something to actually put value on what I do. But something for you to put value on what I do for you. That's what I do. For also having me here tonight. I hope somebody is blessed on this teaching. I hope.
Whoa. Wait, dear.
I take him.
Ouch. I'm covered in goosebumps because and some many are releasing the day we counseling now could yaka $200. A room how counseling session 1 hour $200 Canadian dollars na ushiegu and sound any pano crab a case and now say who's here frosting. So Ghana, for you guys should start to value what you're getting from people's platforms for free. Sister Omrikua a dosho nunqua woman minti and when ya ho almost 3 hours in you. I bet na bontia sugar.
My job and my honest is run am here.
And where sugar no no need this uncommon way. It's you supporting it the ministry, you know, with whatever little you have. Then you mean sweat Ghana for pay free. Everything free. Too much. Obi baba inbox mo aba be kana se mo ka chere ne se o sister. apart from the 10-15 minutes, means so me my dear be a usua dear, we assignment, we baby, but you want my undivided attention. It's me charge it into no. We can't say no either. For a problem, so now our problem now the buy. And if you don't want to pay for a service, then no. Nothing is for free. Everything now we free, no. And until our situation now, you don't want to pay Sister Omrekua whatever she charges for her service. But yes, kotomo cost £500 or and the obetiado selfridges on tossing ubekwa koto. But a best sound shebre and what brabo and send your palm somewhere see one. And you don't want to pay for it. Nothing is for free. Nothing is for free. And to Sister Omrekua, God bless you.
God bless you too, sweetheart.
For your time. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. Bye, Minia. Enti abusia aha na edi asem no ebeba abesi nne later on we shall continue. A word to the wise is enough. Wo partner bi do osombo ma na nim sa de akura mi ye hwere me a mebra no ahweso yi because one hweso yi na ja ho a obi obehweso yi nso beba be farmer na sombo e de amani pakro enra me kan and then so sense su biom say and sa asem we koma ma ne mema nyina esese esua adwumaden ye ni eja ase ye de ho toto mema so ni eja ase ye kopa abusia emu ye mema because they say e ho na asem no e keka ko aware is no more about pa me penipa no ene se ye beboaboa ye ho biom we oba wakosi nkonya wo bi ba be ma botom aden enti mi bisa wo ba be ma no a wo bre ne ho a wo tia ne ho school fees no ono nso be ye nipa daache no odi oba onye adwuma be si usoso oba wa no abepene ana menim so answer be ye da bi enso wo no mo bi ba be ma ese somro e na osi no so ampa adwuma ye aden e ma mo miensesa ye suban na nye hango hankam relationship na yesa na tie nsako na nsaba e mema nso maba mo so mo nso so a mo kọ mo ne ma no wo ho na mo didi fan wi a afa wo pe oba ne papa ye minister yesa wo nso benya political appointment wo Ghana ho wo po oba ne papa ye ni business bi a wodi mu no wadi nachi nsana wakọ kan edu no na chese wo nso so why opportunist ema mumienya asi edidi ya ho ofachi o ema bi o ho a mufiri se wo monofo te se media ya kan bo ho enan wo woto nso edi na chi doso ntia no obetimi de no akipi bema sister. It is the biggest lie and deceit I will catch it ho aho ofa o ho enkosi da ben ena wanya 25 nufo ni sisi so ayese ntos abrese ko eni eton o malatajum anasa agogloshi market eyefe kama ma mema mienu bi mfi ansam mefifa ho ne yentwe ano na ase ne ye twetwingom no wodi awo ma mienu bi wie enufo no ne na esisi ntos no enti sa biom obi abenom a sese change aba ho anya sa akra sese wanyini enufo a na etia manim mra no manya mfie du nwotwe enye no na manya mfie aduonan ne akire no nufo na nya sa na tie biem minia enipa ye nyina yesesa mra na menya mfie du nwotwe na me ho ofepa na me mfunu yi ene me mabodwi sei na enye three sisters o na enye goddess ene asese plate ni goddess ni na aba mabodwi ase a lines aba me mo maso manyini menya akola toto no kwa so afudwene yesa na etie yi tete no nti nsesaye life no changing scenes of life sa na etie nti gitum nti wa ho ofe na udi akire nne no ekina yesa na etie biem yesa na etie nti na eden ya ho besoso enche na uti no emu afudwene se na oti a osisi so no nti sa biem nti beauty is only skin deep changes necessary nti wo po bia wone ne bebo bra e wa kwanya bia so in every field of your life no hankam when you obi ba be men nom ne sesomro when you obi baba Ufri so me dino me dina dini fie sika nyina me wi anu me janesi ho. Boni a obeye na asase su bia no. Eso aketua wo ho de ma. Ade a wo mpe ese ye de beye oba no nso mfa nye obi ba. Because karma wo hoi what yase power asase so. Enti karma de na chi bebo e wo asase so wo wi a wasan kotoa so e wo ba bia wo kọ papa wo hoi. Eno ene nyame wo hira so. Yesi adwempa ene nyame hira so. Nti abusuan. Always have a clean heart. Always do things with good intentions. Ne nyame won hira wo nwuma die ne wo nia wo ye bia so. Na ma bibia wo ye bia no. Unya kanko ewom. Nti ex sisem a ye ken. Ya kan ba be sise. O ex na wo no. Sise ma ye ex awie. Ade ne be se agro na nya agu awie. Ja no ma ne mo ne bra. Na won so awade a wuti ho no. Wani nko ho. Hwe so. Krokro be ma no. Ti treat your bani ye. You were ni free near see 50 years a chin and no abesin a cop and until no ye ex no. Ex ye will past abesin. And now will present and new future. Dream no ho. Dream and no na ye ni sese we ye bia ebema bibia ko ye e dia ma wo abusuan. Aha. And me dia asem a me ken nyina beba besie. Onyame nhira ye nyina na wotwe fofora ye wura mu. Onyame won nhira dwumadie bi a wo ye bia so. Oba wuti fie na won nya adwuma. Be ma wuti oba so nom no seso mu a me sipa adwuma ye o tom. Maka. Enti no have a fantastic week. Onyame won nhira ye nyina. I love you guys. Mwah! Bye-bye.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, cassava, abum, our real in Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Punyani baby, Sika educate, ain't like you page, and I am vibe. But more than YouTube, ho, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All our man them so steady come for inspiration, motivation, modern education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, cassava,